What's up, guys? This is Andy from the Geeks and the Phone podcast coming at you. I'm here with my great friends, Travis and Zack. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Wonderful. DJ is not with us tonight. He's with us in spirit, however. Started off, how was everybody's New Year?
Good. We had
Yeah,
a good New Year.
It was good.
Good New Year?
Went over to
Fantastic.
Travis's house.
Yeah, I kind of drank too much.
He did.
And,
he kind of fell asleep early.
Passed out for a little while. I was there, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Emperor Palpatine and stuff. Like a little, shriveled meat bag.
Yeah, it was a good New Year. Pretty good holiday overall. I went over to his place on New Year's Eve and hung out and had some drinks, champagne. Had 2 bottles of champagne. Daniel brought
Yeah, I
2
was surprised.
expensive bottles of champagne. They're $100
Yeah,
a
they
piece.
went quick.
Yeah, I think they were 100. Yeah.
Whoa.
And had those pizza. Those nachos were awesome.
Yeah, they
Weren't
were.
they good?
I
Nachos
enjoyed them
are
yesterday as
delicious.
well.
Yeah.
They
Yeah. Played some trivia. Just hung out. It was fun. I mean, I'm not really into going out anymore.
I'm not
I know
either.
you had a good time.
We went out. I worked until 9, and then we went to. We started at my buddy Joe's house, and then we just went straight down to. We went to Diesel first.
Oh God, that was
they
that
had-
madhouse.
That was packed.
Those are cool.
It was cool. We were there for the countdown, everything like
Oh,
that.
nice.
And we were out on the dance floor. Everybody went nuts whenever it was Happy New Year.
That's cool.
And then we went to Berlin after that. I need to stop running into everybody that I know around town
I hate
because
that.
it's always just like, oh, hey, what's up? Okay, bye.
It's always real awkward.
It's just
Yeah.
like the formalities,
Yeah,
polite
uh-huh.
formalities.
You're forced
Exactly.
to say
there's-
something.
There
Yeah,
are certain
exactly.
people. There are certain people where I will actually have conversations with, but then there are
Totally.
like those acquaintances, and it's just like,
Yes.
hi.
It's like, whatever, hi.
Yeah, that reminds me of there's this episode of Seinfeld called "The Kiss Hello," and Jerry, he knows this woman that always kisses him hello. She'll always kiss him whenever they, and he hates it. And he's like, "Don't you understand? It's the forced obligation. I have to do this." I always think of that whenever those situations arise.
Yeah, Seinfeld's gold.
Oh, God, it's-
But New Year's Day, hung out with Mike because he was back in town. He went back home today. We went bowling, and then we went back home. And then my buddy Cameron actually made a board game. It's called the Star Wars drinking game,
Oh, nice.
and
That's
each
cool.
there's a certain number of squares. It goes through all 6 episodes,
Uh-huh.
and you get blitzed.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good
It's
idea.
awful. Ooh. I only got to episode 4.
What do you have to do? There's just certain.
What you do, whatever the space
This
tells
is-
you.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's this one space where you just. Cameron made it to where he put images from the movie or anything from Star Wars related on there.
Uh-huh.
There's this one space where you land on it, and then it's like, oh, Jar Jar, you rescued a Gungan. Now you get to have his life debt. Choose a drinking buddy for the entire game.
Oh,
So
nice.
anytime that person drinks, your life buddy has to do it with you.
I
So
see.
They can just screw that guy over, so
Yeah.
they can
Oh,
screw
shit.
the other guy
Yeah.
over. So it's
I could see that.
very
Jeez.
very entertaining,
Yeah.
and it will get you messed up,
I bet.
but it's fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, I remember seeing Cameron posting. It was what did he call it? It was Christmas Eve.
Oh, that for his Christmas.
What was it called?
His Blitzmas.
Blitzmas. Because I was at my parents for Christmas Eve, and I was like, "Aw."
Yeah.
So it was
I wasn't over at I was over at Blitzmas for maybe an hour because I just went there because I exchanged gifts with him, and then I had to go out to my grandparents. But on Christmas Eve, he's starting to do Merry Blitzmas, where he just sits home and gets drunk all day and watches shitty movies.
I was at my parents for Christmas Eve, and I saw that on Facebook, and I was like, "Man, this is fun at my parents, but I kind of wish I was at Blitzmas."
Yeah. So that's probably going to be a tradition. But yeah, you just get drunk and watch Christmas movies.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good idea. There's this one Christmas movie that you may not believe exists, but it actually has Bryan Cranston in it, and it was made for the Disney Channel in, I'm probably wrong, but 2003-ish, I want to say.
Really?
Yeah, and it's called "'Twas the Night," and he plays like this con artist or something that somehow he has to become Santa Claus. I don't remember. He knocks him out or something. Yeah, and then he's going around robbing these houses because there's this technology that Santa has to make everything small.
oh,
So that's how
fuck.
he. So like
Bryan Cranston was in
yeah.
this?
Oh yeah.
Well, this is like Malcolm in the Middle time,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
So he's
Yeah,
not really
this
big
was
yet.
like
Yeah.
the first or second season of Malcolm in
Yeah.
the Middle.
So he's
Yeah.
not
So
well
he wasn't
known.
well known.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
wasn't Heisenberg yet.
Yeah.
But like it's fun though because like there's times when he'll like yell and like you can hear it. You can hear it.
You can
I'm
hear
like, so cool. I'm such a fanboy. Like I always just kind of get chills when I hear
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
oh.
even watching him in movies, like if he
Yeah.
starts yelling, I'm just like, ooh.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, like, it's like oh nice.
Oh.
That's true.
I guess we will. We're gonna kind of take a different approach to this podcast tonight. Since it's a new year, we're gonna kind of reflect on 2015 and movies and news and all that stuff. We're I mean, we can kind of loosely follow our segments. We'll throw some stuff in, but we kind of wanted to reflect on the year in film and news and whatnot.
Mhm.
So
Do we want to go like maybe like if we want to talk about our favorite movies, maybe we could just look at everything that came out in a certain month or something? Or
yeah, I mean, whatever
No,
you
that'd
guys
be
want to do.
confusing.
Yeah, I got my letterbox
I don't
up. Letterbox
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Account.
yeah.
Letterbox account up. So I mean.
Oh, here's a bit of trivia.
Yeah.
You know why it's called letterbox? Because like they used to call it widescreen back in the 90s.
yeah.
They used to call it
Letterbox format. Yeah.
But it was actually a literal meaning. Somebody I don't know when they were like it's like looking through a letterbox, like you're looking through like a mail slot.
Okay.
So like, they're like,
makes
hey,
sense.
it's letterbox. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
The only things I can never get straight are the ratios.
Yeah,
It's like 2.31 and
2.35 is, like, kinda
1.85.
bigger.
2.35. Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember from when I was working at the theaters. Like,
1.85
scope is that.
That right.
Yeah, flat is when it's opened up.
Yeah.
185.
Yeah.
So, and then 133 is full screen.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, how can we get this started? What was your favorite summer film?
Yeah.
Favorite summer film?
Yeah.
Mad Max.
I'd have to agree.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Mad Max is probably my favorite.
Because that movie just,
Oh,
it was,
I knew it was gonna be good. That was one of the ones where I was like, I bought into the hype. I knew it would be. It's not gonna be terrible.
yeah,
I knew it was gonna be
as soon
good.
as that first trailer dropped,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
sold.
crazy.
It hit every note.
It
It
did.
did.
Yeah.
Like, it was just in your face action throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
And it was just practical effects. Like, there wasn't very much CGI at
No.
all.
It's
And
what
was
made it
amazing.
fantastic.
It's nice to actually see people still doing that instead of
Yes.
just all these CG and stuff. So that was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually downloading so many things right now that I have to shut that off. But I think it was Mad Max, I want to say. Let me look.
Do you have a list?
Oh, Jurassic World.
What's your favorite?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jurassic World would probably be
For sure.
2.
Mad Max was a very close second for me, though.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
And then Inside Out. But yeah, Jurassic World was just a blast.
Yeah, Jurassic World was
absolutely.
fantastic.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or something, but like, it feels really stereotypical. But like, I just like to have fun at a movie anymore.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
You know
totally.
what I mean? So like, movies that I would say that were just like, oh man, it wasn't serious enough. I'm easier on them now. I feel like.
Yeah.
So like, Jurassic World was just phenomenal. Like, oh man, that fucking fight at the end.
I
don't care what
know.
they said.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
because like everybody's
yeah.
like, "Oh man, the raptor nods to the T-Rex and stuff." I thought that was cool. I love that shit. It's a movie about cloning dinosaurs. There's room for like, hey, they can do shit like this, just as long as it's not Jurassic Park 3. Fucking Alan having a dream. You know the raptor.
That
gotta
fucking
eat that
part.
movie.
Oh, so unnecessary.
Oh,
They could
God.
have it wouldn't have missed a beat. He's not that good. And then you have a talking raptor.
And then fucking Lost World and Jurassic Park 3
Oh,
just did
they're
not need to fucking
terrible.
exist.
Lost World is so fucking mean.
I don't
It's
like
a
Lost
dark-spirited
It
movie.
fucking-
Like, it's cruel.
What movie?
Oh, The Lost World.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, let's have a guy get torn in half by T-Rexes. Hey, let's have a T-Rex eat a dog in a doghouse and have the chain dangling from his mouth. That's scary as
It
shit.
is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fucking Jurassic Park 3. I remember I've seen that movie too many times trying to like it.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
I liked it the first time, probably.
'Cause I'm
sure I did.
Yeah.
But not after.
I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan.
Yeah.
The first movie like changed my life. It was one of those like I want to make
it
movies
changes everything.
moments.
Yeah.
And like fucking
That was like the first big event movie
of
in
our childhood
Yeah.
was Jurassic Park. Yeah, and
Totally.
but yeah, Lost World fucking sucked. 3's horrible.
It is bad.
Fucking Edward Delacroix from the Green Mile gets fucking killed by a
yeah,
raptor.
that's right.
He
I forgot
does,
about
man.
that.
Fucking,
He does.
He
You're
died
right.
actually.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
his actor's name?
I can't remember his name.
He's a good actor though.
Yeah.
He's one of those like held a movie together.
Yeah.
Not big role, but
Exactly.
like
He was in
clue,
Jurassic
you know.
Park 3.
Yeah.
I hate that part in Jurassic Park 3 when like Alan's sat phone starts ringing.
Oh, it's in the shit or whatever.
Yeah.
God.
But then there's another part before that where like it starts ringing and then like they look back and the Spinosaurus is just standing there like staring at him. He's like, "Oh fuck, I've been spotted." You know, like oh man, I thought it was cool how in Jurassic World they had like there was a skeleton of the Spinosaurus in that area.
Yeah.
You know, but like the only thing I didn't like about Jurassic World was there was this one death. It seems so cheap to be like this, but it wasn't enough to take me out of it or whatever. But I was just like, man, you guys really laid into this character a little much. Do you remember Bryce Dallas Howard's assistant?
I thought that death was
It was cool.
It was so over the top.
It was. It felt out of place to me though. Like I was like, damn, they hated her.
She didn't do anything,
No,
really. Like
that death should have been
spoilers if you haven't seen Jurassic World yet.
That
but
death should have been for Vincent D'Onofrio.
Which character were you talking about for 3?
It was oh shit.
his name is.
I know who you mean, and I can't place a name to it for some reason.
Michael Jeter.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was in Green Mile, which is fantastic.
Yeah, Green
Yeah.
Mile.
That's a damn good film.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
But yeah, that
But
was.
yes,
I just didn't. It's just like that. That should have been Vincent D'Onofrio's death.
Yes.
You know, which his was still good. Spoilers, but I was just like, man, she's gonna get like taken up by pterodactyls,
thrown into the water, goes
dipped
under
in the water, a few
gets
times,
eaten by
teabagged in the fucking water, basically, and then all of a sudden, here goes Mosasaur. Like that, fucking horrible death. Like they call up her parents. They're like, "There's literally nothing left of your daughter." You know? Like,
fucking.
she got eaten by 2 different dinosaurs.
Yes.
You understand that, right?
We're just gonna let you know that a pterodactyl swooped her up, dropped her into a lake with a megalodon in it,
Yeah.
and the megalodon just ate her.
That's crazy. And then
She
there was
suffered a horrible death.
What a way to go.
I know. What a way
I
to go. I want to go that way.
And if you catch it earlier, she mentions something about getting married. She's like, "Oh, it's my wedding," or something like that.
Oh.
She's talking about something. She had a whole life ahead of her. I don't know why, but that would affect me. Like I remember telling Melanie about it afterwards. I was like, the one part I didn't like fell out of place. That should have been in Lost World, where like everything's dark and horrible.
Yeah, I
know?
agree.
Hey, Vince Vaughn.
Excuse me. The cough's finally almost gone. Thank God.
Mine's been picking out.
Fucking I hate about winter. There's like movies suck.
Yeah.
I get sick
True,
all the time.
true.
There's no baseball. Baseball's like my second love against movies.
Yeah.
Like
I hate January to March.
January's the worst. It's the worst
hate
month for
January.
movies. It's
awful.
Garbage month.
Yeah,
dump
it's
month.
like back to normal work weeks and
exactly
stuff from
because
holidays.
December
It's
you're
the doldrums.
very light work weeks.
Yeah,
and, you know.
it's the doldrums.
It is.
really is.
Doldrums?
I finally used that word. I've been
Is that a
wanting to use
word?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it. Yeah, you guys can continue.
I feel like I was very, very critical on Jurassic World though. I think I originally gave it like 3.5 stars.
See, that's how I was with Mad Max. I had my expectations so built
Me
up
too,
for it.
yeah.
that I'm starting to really love it now.
But I think I finally settled with Jurassic World at 4 stars.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a damn good movie,
Mhm.
and it's like you could pretty much just forget about Lost World in 3.
Yeah.
You got the original in this, and then you
Yeah.
just keep going with
I mean,
this.
with it just felt like those 2 didn't really matter.
Exactly,
You could just
yeah.
watch the first one and you'll be
Because
good to
there's
go.
so many nods to the original
Yeah,
in Jurassic
exactly.
World. So I mean,
Not to change the subject, but doldrums, a dull, listless, depressed mood, low spirits.
Okay.
So January is the doldrums.
the doldrum
for
month.
sure.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Mad Max.
Second would probably be besides Jurassic World.
That'd probably be my second.
That would be my second, but I really, really dug Age of Ultron. I thought like it was a big action spectacle. It was cool seeing the Vision finally on the screen. It was cool seeing Scarlet Witch. Quicksilver was not as cool as he was in X-Men, but you know it was still just cool seeing that. And the opening shot with all the Avengers fighting was amazing.
Yeah,
that one
yeah.
single shot where it's the
I
slow
liked
motion of them like getting ready to go in for action.
And then
That
it
was
pans
fucking
up to like
awesome.
Thor up on that tower.
Yeah.
And stuff.
It's a worthy follow-up. I mean, it's. I'm gonna get thrown.
It's nowhere near as good.
Yeah, I am gonna get thrown to the Marvel Sharks, but I liked Ant-Man more than Age of Ultron.
Ant-Man was good.
I think I did.
I loved Ant-Man. I thought that's
I think
probably.
I did too.
I guess we can just. You know, you loved Age of Ultron's your favorite or your third favorite summer movie.
Third favorite.
Well, I guess we'll jump into another movie topic. What was the biggest? That would probably be my biggest surprise of 15 was Ant-Man.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I thought Ant-Man
Oh, yeah,
was going to be
definitely.
like the weak Marvel movie,
Yeah.
no one cares.
Mhm. It
But
was gonna
it's
be
damn
good.
That's how it was
Back.
with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly,
It
yeah.
pulled the Guardians this year.
It did.
So,
That and Creed was a huge
Creed
surprise.
was a huge surprise.
Damn
Mhm.
good
I just
film.
watched it
Holy
last night. It was
shit.
really good.
Damn
Yeah.
good movie.
Really good.
Like you actually like you don't ever like you know when you watch a Roll Stallone you're like God damn it.
Yeah.
Like this you're like damn he's fucking
he was
good in this.
Really,
like,
he was
Isn't he-
scary good.
Isn't
Yeah.
he nominated for an Academy
I
Award?
he
hope
might
so.
get a Best
I-
Supporting Actor. Like
Yeah, he deserves it. Like, I mean, he was really good in it.
Yeah, that was. I was really surprised. And like the final fight too in the movie,
Oh,
like you were
so
on
great.
your seat, on the
It
edge
was
of your
great.
seat.
mhm.
So good.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan was awesome in it.
Yes, definitely.
Like, he more than made up for Fantastic Four.
yeah.
I mean, jeez.
uh,
Yeah. I don't know what my biggest surprise would be. Probably Ant-Man, I guess.
Yeah.
I knew I'd like it because,
It's Marvel.
Yeah, I
Marvel
like them
always
all.
puts out something good.
yeah, but, like, I really enjoyed it.
actually, I can't believe I overlooked it, but it's fourth on my list of movies of 15. Kingsman.
Oh,
Oh,
Kingsman was
Kingsman's
a
huge
surprise.
surprise. I didn't think that,
was
would
my
be
favorite up until Star Wars.
Yeah, was
my
it really?
favorite all year,
Yeah.
Kingsman
It
was
was awesome.
amazing.
brilliant movie.
So much fun.
Yes.
Yeah, fun.
exactly.
It was comedy, action.
Yeah.
Like the action in the movie was amazing.
Really good.
That fight scene in the church. Holy
Oh,
God! The first
It's
time
like one continuous
phenomenal.
shot, pretty
Yeah.
much too. Yeah.
the first time seeing that,
It
and then
was
you
great.
hear Freebird, I'm just like, holy fucking
great.
shit!
It was so good.
That's
like-
one where like you don't expect like Colin Firth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like
I've never
he was
liked
the
him. He was
badass,
great in
you
it.
know?
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, that director,
Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot his name, but yeah, he is very consistent.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
is.
damn
Every
good
movie
director.
he does is good. Like Stardust.
Stardust
very-
is good.
Oh, it's great. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Still haven't
Stardust-
watched
So
Stardust.
underrated.
It's underrated. It's very underrated. I do
Yeah,
agree.
it's got Daredevil in it.
What's his face?
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
He's in it,
That's
and then
great.
Claire Danes is in it. But
It's
it's
really
a
good.
Claire
movie that
Danes?
Claire Danes.
It's
Exists?
really good.
Yeah, she still exists.
All right.
She was in Stardust. Stardust
Very
came out in-
relevant for a long time.
That came out in 06, 07?
Yeah. Mhm.
Somewhere
Yep.
in that time.
Mhm.
But it's a
07,
damn
yeah.
good movie. And then he did X-Men
is.
First Class.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh,
And then-
first class.
He also did this one movie with Daniel Craig called Layer Cake.
Yeah, I still
That
haven't
one
watched
was
I've
it.
seen
really
that
good.
one.
That one was
Was it
good.
good?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to see that. I think my biggest surprise really was Project Almanac. I really enjoyed it. No, it was really
I
good.
watched it. It
It was
was
probably that, and then I'd say probably Chappie. Cause
Chappie was good.
I thought
yeah.
Chappie
I still
was gonna
didn't see
suck.
Chappie.
I
You haven't
loved
seen it?
Yeah,
It's-
Neil Blomkamp.
very
did that,
underrated.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Mhm.
Blomkamp did it.
Like the score and everything. Like he's definitely
Very
going for like a
synth.
RoboCop kind of
Yes.
feel, and I liked it a lot. That sucks. He's not making Aliens 5.
No.
I know.
I don't want Prometheus 2, Alien Covenant. Don't give a shit.
I don't care. I think what it was Ridley Scott was bitching so much about it that he was just like, no.
That's what it was.
And he's trying to say he wasn't. He's not bitching about it.
He was bitching.
It's like it's in conflict with Covenant and all this shit. And it's probably like, I don't want someone to make a good.
Well, like
I
like Prometheus. Oh yeah, I did too. But like I was like, you know what? I don't want another one. I loved it. But I was just like...
You want something in the Alien
universe. Yeah, like, if they're not going to connect it, fine. I don't know. I can't explain.
And they're still talking about the Predator reboot, too, that Shane Black's supposed to be
doing. Yeah. So. It's like, why isn't that happening?
Yeah, that should be here. But
damn it. I hate how we live in a world where we're going to have a Star Wars movie every year, but somehow we can't get a good Predator movie.
No!
It's not difficult.
Fuck.
That's
a whole other podcast there.
At this point, I'm serious. If it's for the franchise to continue, reboot the fucking first movie. Yes. I don't care. I just want a new Predator movie.
Yes.
It sucks.
God.
I enjoyed Predator 2.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
On me over the years,
but Alien vs. Predator, those movies were a fucking joke.
We were when Aliens vs. Predator. Dude, we heard about it.
Oh yeah.
And then
it's horrible.
And then you watch it, you're like, what the
fuck? I was more excited for the second one because it actually felt like Alien vs. Predator. Like the trailer for it, I was just like, this is going to be fucking awesome. Yeah. And then I walk out of the theater fucking crying.
It's all peanut butter and jelly. Can't see shit.
Slap them together.
Yeah, God.
That's all you got to do.
That Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
And the Pred Alien scene in the hospital, that was unsettling. That was rough.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
That was creepy. Weren't they going to pregnant women?
Yeah, they were.
That's fucked up.
The Pred Alien was impregnating already pregnant.
That's what I thought. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that was...
Not hard. Not difficult.
It's not. No, not at all.
I mean, look at the arcade game. Right. That side-scrolling arcade game? That game's awesome.
That's great, yeah.
Have them team up with... Yeah, it probably would be another podcast. We should probably keep going.
Another surprise for me in 15, I think it technically came out 14, but I viewed it in 15, was It Follows.
Yeah.
It's a huge surprise.
I think that came out in 15, actually.
Yeah. Was it January?
It might have been January of 15.
Mm-hmm. It feels like early.
Yeah, it would have been early.
Goddamn,
it was really good.
That's It Follows, if anybody hasn't seen it yet, it's really good original horror film. It's exactly what the horror franchise needs. Because that franchise is just on fucking life support right now, which just breaks my heart because it's my favorite genre of horror.
Right? Yeah. It's been barren for a while.
Yeah, I mean, you had, there's two movies.
I didn't realize good horror movie besides Krampus.
Yeah, I mean
that
Krampus was pretty good.
Horror.
I liked
Babadook.
Conjuring.
Did you guys see the Babadook yet?
Babadook was the ending.
I forgot.
I don't like to bring it up.
The ending pissed me off.
Yeah,
the ending pissed me off.
You should watch
Babadook.
Yeah,
the ending pissed me off.
I agree.
But
the ending kind of sucked. Yeah,
The Conjuring was probably one of the better horror movies that I've seen. Recently, I thought that one was really good.
Yeah,
but before that,
but it's movies like It Follows and The Babadook that the horror genre needs because they're original and they're and some people said the Babadook wasn't even scary. Are they fucking crazy? It feels terrifying.
It's my own personal ring. I don't like to bring it up because then I have a nightmare.
Remember the kitchen scene? God
damn it! I hate the one scene. I have to put
that scene up for you guys.
I hate the one scene where she hears it coming, so then she gets underneath the sheets.
It's like a wall, a ceiling. Yeah,
she hears and then Babadook. God damn it.
If anybody hasn't seen it, it's a pretty scary movie. I didn't go to sleep for a while.
I feel like that was the only horror movie I really watched because I wouldn't count Scout's Guide or Crimson Peak. I wouldn't count that as horror. Maybe
Crimson Peak was
that was that Del Toro movie, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as it probably should have been.
Yeah, it should have been way more graphic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Was it PG? Or no.
It was hard. It could have probably passed for PG-13, but
yeah.
And then Green Inferno, I heard that.
I was on the fence. It was okay. Travis hated it.
I got to think about cannibal movies.
Yeah,
I hate them.
Scares me.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, I feel like that was the only horror movie I really watched this year. Was Babadook last year?
I think Babadook was 14.
Yeah. So yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Babadook was 14. I think It Follows was 15. I will bring this up as well. Another fantastic movie from the summer, Straight Outta Compton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Oh, yeah.
good.
That
Very
was
good.
a damn good movie.
Very good.
And
That was really good. That's a classic.
The
already.
acting in it was spectacular.
Oh yeah.
I loved Ice Cube's son. How
he was great.
He was damn good. And the guy they got for Eazy-E, he did a damn good job.
Oh, yeah.
But that movie, I believe that comes out on DVD this month.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to pick that up.
That's one of those movies that if it's ever on TV sometime, I guarantee I'll stop and watch it wherever, whichever point it's at.
Right.
Yep.
It was really good.
It was great, yeah.
Aren't they making they're making something like that, but with Tupac, right?
I think I heard
Something
something
like that, like about the East Coast. I could have sworn it's not the same people though. They're just trying to ride the wave.
It's something I think that's been in development for a while, but
I think it got kickstarted now or
Did
something
it?
like that.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, man,
you could easily make a budget on Kickstarter if people want it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easily.
Because that's how Super Troopers 2 is getting made.
That's right.
That's how the Blue Mountain State movie's getting made.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I guess we can jump into the worst of 2015.
Oh.
I got quite a few on my list. I watched
it's Festivus for the bad movies. I got a lot of problems with these movies. I'm going to tell you about them.
I would say my most hated film of 2015, one that came out in 2014 I watched this year was fucking Saving Christmas. It's Kirk Cameron.
I forgot all about. I want to watch it because I want to see how bad it is.
Don't.
I got to see the Razzies though. I got to see the winners.
Or
the losers.
I'm not even kidding. It's 70 minutes.
It's that short.
The last 10 minutes is them breakdancing and doing like all this rap songs and stuff to Bible verses. If you can make it through, sir, I will buy you lunch. I will.
I am downloading it right now. I am looking for it.
Wow. It's like Kirk Cameron is like this guy's like stepbrother, and like this guy, he's a disease to Hollywood. He like his brother like loses the whole Christmas spirit and believing in Christmas, and then Kirk Cameron goes out there and gets him to believe in Christmas again.
All kinds of shenanigans.
And like, God, you just want to punch him in his fucking face. God, I hate Kirk Cameron. Fucking hate him.
Like, I remember when the movie came out and it started getting all those bad reviews. He took to Twitter saying like, "Don't listen to them" or something like that. We know it's good. Or
don't listen to the experts. Yeah. Kirk Cameron. God,
it literally has a 0%.
Zero.
It's
at 0.
It's on the IMDb's list for one of the worst movies. I think it was actually overtaken. There was a different movie that was the number one. I saw it the other day. I think Saving Christmas was like 5 or 6 now, actually.
I warned you, but good luck.
I'll watch it.
But yeah, it's really short. It's only 70 minutes.
Stuff this year.
I'm looking it up right now for that.
Did you guys see Point Break was at a 4% freshman?
Yeah, that was a fucking pointless remake. Another fucking pointless remake.
That was like a slap in the face. Mm-hmm. Like it's like, why?
Like, I actually kind of enjoyed the trailer.
Yeah,
but like I was like, I can wait for DVD.
Like I'm not offended by it. It's just like, why? Why'd you even bother?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I heard they spent like upwards of $100 million on it.
Yeah.
No, was it that much?
Yeah.
With the climbing,
I could have sworn I heard
the climbing scenes and shit that they shot. That was.
It's all real, I think.
Yeah, it's all real.
It probably. I don't think it's doing well.
No,
it's Star Wars.
It's flagging.
It was a financial quarter dump for Warner Brothers. So we got to get this out by the end of 2015, technically, for it to be a write-off.
Yeah,
because they had a fucking miserable
year.
They
did.
Yeah, those Warner Brothers had.
Besides Mad Max.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a rough year.
I don't think it made that much money.
Yeah. Everybody loved it, but
it's a critical hit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Critical hit. Yeah.
I think their biggest hit was Creed, and it didn't make a ton of money. I mean, it's well over budget. I mean, they made a lot over the.
Yeah, they had
what they spent
Vacation this year too, which we could probably talk about that.
Oh, I got
a rough sick.
I got at least a top.
I got some surprising ones on here.
I'll be sure.
But Saving Christmas is now number 3 on the worst list. There's the top 2 are Codename KOZ, which came out in 2015. And then Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2.
I
It's number
forgot
2.
about that. I'll always have a soft spot for Baby Geniuses 2, though. I've never watched it, but when I was learning to be a projectionist,
Yeah.
that was the first movie that I threaded and started all on my own.
Nice.
So it was weird.
It's got the soft spot.
Yeah, exactly. So I was all like, I was really paranoid of it the whole shift, and so like I kept checking up on it, making sure it wasn't getting scratched. So like I have this weird attachment to that movie. I can never watch it because I don't want it to be tarnish. But in my mind, I was like, all right, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
You know?
But the number one movie on IMDb's worst is Codename KOZ. And I'm reading the description of it. It's political and social processes in recent and current Turkish political history. So,
come again.
Would you like to
Yeah.
see my mug?
Nice.
Yeah.
Very underutilized character, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
it's the Boba Fett of the new trilogy.
It really
It
is.
felt intentional in a way.
You're good.
I'm sure she'll be in it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
My whiskey out of my stormtrooper mug.
Again, just. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Worst one though of the year, 50 Shades of Grey. I sat through it.
It's pretty.
Oh man, it was like I think like the last movie I had ever like watched. You ever have those movies that are so fucking horrible that you keep pausing it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And it
Yeah.
takes days.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I got through it at night, but I paused it so fucking
Yeah,
much. So I'm
I
just
feel like I did that one a
"Oh."
lot.
The last movie I did that with, I remember pausing so much, was Last Airbender.
Oh, that
I
one.
saw
is
that in
fucking
fucking theater.
rough.
Yeah.
But man,
it's bad.
like
Bad.
I think the moment I almost like it broke me when I was watching 50 Shades was
Uh-huh.
I just watch out of morbid curiosity.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like everybody says it's
that's
so
all I
bad,
watch.
and
Yeah.
you know, but everybody,
Yeah.
the idiots that don't know art or anything,
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
But there's this one fucking line at the end. He's like,
Oh,
I'm
that what
50
it is?
Shades of fucked up. I was like,
Yeah.
I said it.
Oh
Oh.
God.
I was like, oh,
That's one of those things that's like keep it on the paper. It doesn't sound right.
No.
There was another one like I don't make love, I fuck.
Yes, yes.
I was like, oh,
Yes.
poor bastard.
It's
Yeah, if I had to, Seventh Son was the worst movie.
that's the one with Jeff Bridges,
Oh
right?
my god!
I knew it was gonna be bad.
It was the first movie I saw last year too, and it was like
It was the first one you saw?
Yeah, it was the first one I saw. Like
I thought it was February that came out. I thought.
It came out in January.
Was it January?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was like great way to start the new year. But oh my god, so bad! Like you are the summer son of the summer son.
We were making fun of that
God damn
too.
it.
We were like,
Horrible.
we kept saying that over and over, being like, "You're the seventh son of the seventh son of the seventh son of the seventh son."
It's just the whole movie is a joke. It feels like nobody wants to be there. Everybody's getting paid. It's a workman movie. I mean, it's a paycheck, and we know it. You know what I mean?
Oh, Bridges collecting a paycheck.
Oh yeah, and Julianne Moore.
Why?
Yeah,
Why? I like
she was-
Julianne.
Yeah,
Moore.
she was getting nominated for Still Alice. I think
That was a
when
good
came
movie.
out, right?
I've heard that was
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah,
So
good.
like you got that, and then you
Is
got
it?
this. You know. Oh my God, she will get a Razzie. I guarantee it, and probably Jeff Bridges too, if they remember it, which they probably forget it.
Yeah,
Because it came out so early, but like, and then Black Hat. Oh,
that sucks. Too. That's fucking-
Was that
the Michael Mann flick?
Oh,
my God!
We are Travis and I are
Miserable.
stern lovers of Michael
Oh, yeah.
Mann, and
And he keeps letting us down.
every
I
year.
don't remember the last good Michael Mann movie. It was
Like-
probably Collateral.
Probably.
I think it was.
That's like God. Collateral is like my cinematography love.
Yeah,
And, like,
it's a damn good
phenomenal.
movie.
Yeah, it's great.
Because like he just keeps swinging and missing. Like he did fucking Black Hat,
Get bad.
and then fucking Miami Vice.
Oh, that should have been good. That should have been great.
Yeah.
I remember wanting to see it. Like the trailers look cool.
Mhm.
I was like, all right, yeah, I'll get behind it. No,
Nope.
I don't even if I can remember it.
I mean, Collateral was really probably the last one. I mean,
Yeah,
they
I
did-
feel like it was.
the
I'm gonna look
Heat,
him
like-
up.
Yeah, Heat was awesome.
Yeah.
What else did he do?
Ali,
Ali.
which was good.
Ali's good.
feel like he did something before Black Hat.
Yeah,
But yeah,
because like the trailer to Black Hat was okay.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I didn't mind
it looked
it.
alright.
It was.
But I just never got around to seeing
Yeah.
it. But and then he told me it sucked really
Oh
bad.
my god, it was rough.
You say it was really boring?
Yeah, it was bad. I would have to say,
Chris Hemsworth was it good? Liam Hemsworth.
yeah. Spectre, fucking hated it.
I
despised it. So bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, and then Pixels,
I
Oh
didn't
God,
see Pixels
Pixels.
yet.
San Andreas,
San Andreas wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. It was
Hot
good for
Tub
what.
Time Machine 2.
Oh boy.
Ridiculous 6.
I haven't braved it.
Oh,
yet.
I watched it.
Did you?
It's in my top 10 for the worst movies. That's
Ever?
number 6. No,
Or just a top 15?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad, but it's not
It's
like
2 hours of just.
2 hours.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours long.
It's in my
Did you
queue on
watch it yet?
Netflix, but you watched
Yeah,
it.
did you watch it?
It was
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's so bad. Like he's trying to save his dad, who is Gary Busey, who is.
He's in it. I gotta watch it. I didn't know Busey was in it.
I'm sorry. No, it's Nick Nolte.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
They're easy to mix up.
Yeah,
and look
they
alike.
kind of are in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, they need to make a movie with just them. You know, like an
Can
action
you
comedy.
imagine?
Whoa.
Fucking Nick Nolte and Gary Busey. What kind of shit would
they'd
they
be
get up to?
nuts. And just have them improv. Like, hey, here's a couple machine guns. Shoot them at these extras. They're blanks, and just see what you say.
You have like fucking someone who's insane, and then you have someone who's a drunk. It's like
He sounds like a fucking.
boom.
He's like.
Gary Busey farting all my Buseyisms. Like,
But yeah, Ridiculous 6, like, he's going to try to save his father, and he keeps running into his brothers, who his dad had with different women and stuff. So, like,
Yeah.
Rob Schneider's his brother, Taylor Lautner's his brother, Terry Crews is his brother.
that's sad. Like,
It's
that's a
bad
lot.
movie.
There's
And,
a
like,
lot
Luke
of
Wilson.
like funny people in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Just
A lot of
so
talent.
aren't-
Paychecks.
Yeah.
Simple paychecks.
There was one part that made me laugh. It's spoilers, because who the fuck cares?
No shit. I don't care if we spoil
It was
this.
really funny. Harvey Keitel's in it for a few
Are
minutes.
you kidding?
No, I'm not. I'm not kidding at all. He's in it, but like, he plays somebody that just he's always smiling. I can't remember his name. It might have been Smiling. Like he's about to kill all of them. Rob Schneider rides up behind him on a horse, hits him in the head with like a guitar or something, and his head flies off.
Oh my god.
And, like it hits the ground, but then it comes back to the body. He starts shooting the guts.
Oh my
like,
God.
around with no head, and he's just like shooting everywhere, and then like the head's still smiling.
Oh my god. Oh.
And then later on, like the town mortician's like he's getting the body ready for the casket, and he puts glue on the head, and then he puts it back on the body. He's like, "Son of a bitch, still smiling no matter what I do." But I was like, "Yeah, there's my one chuckle in an Adam Sandler movie anymore." There's one, there's usually at least one funny part,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Oh.
His last like movie that I actually enjoyed was Little Nicky.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And that was
It's really not
15
bad.
years ago.
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh my god, was it?
I think it's
I
2000.
think-
I think that was it.
2002?
Yeah.
I think it was
About
2000.
2001 maybe.
Might have been 2001.
I would feel that way too, because like I don't really count his romantic comedy movies.
No.
'cause that's a different
No.
genre
Yeah.
from his regular stuff, and those I don't think he wrote. Like 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was just an actor in somebody else's movie. And Reign Over Me was good with Don Cheadle.
Oh yeah, that one was
Yeah,
good.
That was great. But yeah, like man, he's. Oh my god, I think you're right. I think Lil Nicky was his last like good comedy.
Because I enjoyed that one a lot.
Oh yeah, I did too.
But- I mean, some of his movies that he produces are funny. Like I love Grandma's Boy.
Yeah,
Grandma's
it's
Boy's
great.
fucking
I just
awesome.
discovered that this year. It was great.
No, I know. I know. Like, I know a lot of people love that movie.
I
I
enjoy
think
it.
it's
Grandma's
kind of
Boy, and then
overrated.
he also did. Fuck, what else did he produce? There's something else he produced.
He did something recent that was like, wow, you actually produced something good for once. You know?
Can we all agree that it's? I think it's number 3 for me on the list. Fucking Terminator.
Ugh.
That's another one we could
Such
fill
a
up a
disappointment.
podcast. Like,
I bought it during Black Friday because I I have everything Terminator, right?
You told me about
Well,
that. I was not happy.
it was-
You bought it because the fucking...
The skull.
and it was fake, too.
Yeah. Oh, I get it in the mail. I only paid $9.96 for it, free shipping, and I get it. And the skull is
You thought it
made
was
out of...
metallic, right?
Yeah, I thought it'd be... I wasn't expecting metal, but I was like, at least be shiny or something.
Kind
I
of like
don't know.
this or something.
Yeah, totally. So I get it. It's this fucking ping pong ball, basically. It's terrible. And I haven't watched the movie again because...
It's rough, dude.
Yeah, I'm already
It's bad.
disappointed. Excuse me. I'm already disappointed.
Oh,
I wanted to like it.
I did too.
The trailer looked pretty good, actually.
Yep.
I was like, all right, I see the lasers in the Terminator
trailer was-
past. I enjoyed the trailer a
it's
lot.
okay, but I mean,
Yeah,
it was one of those things where, like, I went and saw it when I got off work one night.
yeah.
'Cause I was working, like, a little bit later that night for some reason. I don't remember, but
Uh-huh.
it's like going to the doctor's office to get a shot.
Yeah,
It's just like, you know,
It
it's
kind
gonna
of is.
suck. It's just like, but I
Kind of
have to do it
yeah.
because you love the franchise
really
so
is.
much. And like, I went in there, I was just like,
It ruined the franchise.
sat down, I was
Yeah.
like, it's gonna fucking suck. It sucked. Left, I was like, yep, fucking
Yeah.
sucked. Done.
It was like disappointing because you knew it would suck.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like once it started, I remember within the first 5 minutes, I was like, "Oh, Mayday, Mayday, May! Oh, god damn it!"
They did it.
Oh,
It's
it's got all the ingredients to be good.
exactly.
You know, and somehow
They fucked it up.
the John Connor thing wasn't even the worst part of
That's
it.
not even a
That was
spoiler
bad.
either because it's
It's
not
not.
a
in the
trailer.
trailer.
And it makes no sense.
No, not at
Does
all.
it? The whole timeline is completely fucked up. Man. It was like already screwy. Now it's just, done.
Yeah.
It was the Skynet to the franchise, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I just like to think that 1 and
God
2
damn.
exist. And that's it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
1 and 2. Those are the only ones that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some days I can enjoy 3 for what it is.
Oh, God.
It's a
Talk to
bad
your hand.
movie. Yeah, it's bad, but like sometimes you can have fun with it. But like, I like to pretend it doesn't. It's not there.
I'm in
You know what I mean?
the minority. I thought Salvation was pretty good.
I liked it like the second time I saw it. Like I didn't like it first time, but it grew on me. And like looking back on it, that was much better than Genesis.
Oh, yes.
So,
yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Which is terrible,
to
but-
be fair, I only watched Salvation once, and it was in the theater. Like, I need to rewatch it again sometime.
I've got it if
but-
you want to borrow it.
Okay.
You're really gonna-
It's like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Anybody got any other really? I would throw one on here. It was fucking another. It was a horrible movie and movie experience. I went and saw The Gallows.
Oh, that was
Oh,
that.
I forgot all
that was
about
that,
that.
horror movie. Right?
Yeah, found footage about the guy that got hung
Yeah.
or whatever in the play and shit, and they go to the fucking school and
Yeah.
he's haunting the school but like I go and see this and I'm like I might be like the only person in the theater, and of course a couple other people show up, then a group of teenagers shows up. I'm just like, this is gonna be a rough one.
That's
The movie's
it.
gonna suck
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a bad
Were
experience.
they talking the whole time and laughing?
I kid you not. I was watching this movie and they were laughing and just being stupid. I look over, I'm sitting there, I had to watch the movie like this. Like
I
trying to
hate
block them.
Yeah.
I look over,
It's
I'm not
already-
even joking, this is at rave.
Oh, okay.
And I look over, this fucking kid's trying to climb the wall.
Why?
Get up to the projection
Fuck.
booth. He's like up there hanging.
That happened once when I was working there. Those motherfuckers, man.
They scare you or something?
Yeah. It was in number 5, I want to say. Yeah, it was probably 5. One night, I'm closing down the booth. All of a sudden, I look through the window. Some guy was like, I kid you not. His face was huge. I was like, "Oh!" Like that. And I jumped. I screamed. And then he dropped, and then I heard him go. It was probably one of their smaller ones, so it was probably it was probably on the other side of it. Or no,
You know what's ironic?
5 was fall.
I think
yeah,
I was
yeah,
in
5 was
5
small.
with Gallows. I think it was the same
Really?
theater, yeah.
That's it's kind of smaller.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
No,
Oh.
pissed me off. Oh, so mad. Like, damn it. Because that used to be a legend over at Showplace. Was that there's a ghost in Theater 4, and a lot of people claim to have seen it. And I had one instant where I don't think I saw it, but I was closing down one night and something moved in there, and like I thought I saw something move across the port glass.
Really?
Quick. Yeah, and it scared me. But like other people have like claimed to have seen him in there because they say that that's where that guy who burned down the concession stand when it was a drive-in.
Yeah, it's a Starlight. Starlight
Yeah.
Drive-In.
Yeah. So like they say that's the spot where the concession stand was.
Really?
And like he died in the fire. I think.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. So,
I thought that was I thought that whole land was on an Indian ground.
See, that's what
or
I
some
thought
shit.
too.
Like,
That's what I
It's all
heard.
Yeah.
muddled. Yeah, it's all muddled. So like, but yeah, so like that's always like a thing is that when you like close down the booth, sometimes they'll be looking in the port glass at you. And somebody fucking did that over at Rave. Oh yeah, there's this one. Sorry to get off on a tangent, but this one's pretty
no,
funny.
it's cool.
Where it was music and lyrics was on. It was at Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
It was playing over at Rave, and I started it. It was in a small theater. There's only 2 people in there. It's a teenage couple. I'm like, now I gotta kind of keep an eye on them just in case something happens and it comes back to me, right? So I go back there 5 minutes after I've started. They're making out like the fucking Titanic sinking. I mean, jeez. Holy cow. So like, I stopped the movie. I kid you not. And I open the port glass. I go, all right, guys, not here. And then like I close it, start the movie up. I went back every 5 minutes. Every single time, like one was on top of each other or something. It's like,
Are you serious?
fucking leave.
Wow.
It was at Rave.
Oh, was it Rave? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how old they were, but it was just like, fucking leave if you're going to do that.
Yeah,
here.
what's the point?
They were the only ones in there. But I felt like a buzzkill, but come on.
Right.
It's not going to be on my watch. I'm not going to get in trouble for your stupid shenanigans.
Exactly.
Shenanigans.
Hey, Farrell, what's that place you like to go to with all the fucking shit on the wall?
Shenanigans.
One more person said shenanigans. Did anybody watch The Walking Dead spoof, The Walking Deceased?
No.
I suffered through it. It was my number 3 worst hated movie of the year.
The Walking...
It's from one of the guys that wrote one of the scary movies. They make a big point of it on there.
Oh,
like,
of course.
Oh, it's
yeah,
one
big
of
fucking
those
I'm
movies.
real,
movies.
I'm real impressed.
I'm really
with that
gonna go
one.
see this.
Yeah,
Like,
but there was I'm gonna spoil the ending. Who cares, right?
spoilers, if you don't want to hear the ending to this shit fest,
Walking
then close,
Deceased.
shut the podcast off.
Somebody gets a
Skip
radio
ahead.
working, and they hear the president saying, "The cure is in the water. Turn on your hoses and spray the zombies."
What?
I'm not kidding. So like they start luring all the zombies there, and they start spraying them because they filter the virus through the water or the vaccine. So like it's just them spraying all these zombies with water, and then like afterwards like it just cuts them all having barbecue and shit.
What?
Yeah, it happened. It happened.
Ugh.
There was only one funny part in that whole thing, and I don't even want to talk about it because it doesn't deserve it. So
2015 was a rough year. It
kinda
wasn't that
was.
good of a year for film, honestly. It was underwhelming, I think.
I feel like if it weren't for
There's a few
like
bright
Star
spots,
Wars and
yeah,
stuff,
but-
it would have been pretty lousy.
Few bright spots, but overall,
2016 is going to be
it's
fucking
gonna be
huge,
phenomenal.
though.
I think this 2016 is made for our generation. I mean,
Yeah.
Jeez, Independence Day 2, Turtles,
Ugh. Deadpool,
Star Wars,
Batman,
was the
Star
thing.
Wars.
Yeah, Batman.
X-Men,
Yeah,
Doctor Strange,
Jeez.
Suicide Squad.
Holy
Civil
shit.
War.
Oh my
Gambit.
God.
Gambit might be 2017.
Yeah, but
Is it?
still.
I thought it was 2016. I
think
thought we were
it's-
talking about.
I
I
think
think
it's
it's
17.
just about to start filming.
I
right?
think it
Something
might
like
start
that.
filming
20
here within a couple weeks.
Okay.
But
That's
I don't know
oh
if the
my
release
God, they're
dates-
all in that. Oh my God, they are all in that year, aren't they?
Yep.
Whoa.
We're going to
Yeah.
be broke.
Yeah,
no
oh yeah.
kidding.
Be like almost every
Whoa.
fucking weekend I'll be at the
Mhm.
movies. I mean, I usually am, but I mean,
Yeah, 2016 is when the levee breaks.
yeah,
Jeez.
a lot of stuff.
I didn't realize they were all just like. Oh, and Star Trek's in there too.
Yep, Star
Mhm.
Trek,
Wow.
Captain America, and
Crazy.
I guess we can wrap it up with what was everybody's favorite
Of the year?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Mine too.
I had this.
Mine too.
fucking-
I saw your Facebook status.
Yeah,
about
it was like a personal debate with myself for like 3 days. I was like, because like when I first saw Star Wars, I was like, God damn, it was incredible. Fucking loved it. It's still 5 stars.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the movie. Like, but from a filmmaking, practical, cinematic standpoint, Mad Max is still my favorite of the year. Like I love that film. Like,
That's a close second, but
yeah, but start the same way. Star Wars is like a thread of second, so close to being.
Yeah,
they're the two best movies of the year.
oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But man,
yeah, I would definitely go Star Wars just because it was so refreshing to see a movie that was not disappointing.
Exactly.
You're right.
It was
And
weird walking out of the
It
theater the
was
first
crazy.
time.
Like,
You're
I
just
was I don't have any problems.
yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
And now, like, I'm like, well, I have a minor quibble here, but it's not enough to detract from it.
Yeah.
That's a perfect movie, in my opinion. I mean, it's everything you want from a film.
JJ did a damn good job.
God, I
Yes,
mean,
he did.
it's ridiculously good. Like, it's insultingly good. You know what I mean? Like, it deserves every penny it's making.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, if all that money's going to go to a movie, it should go to that one.
I
You
agree.
know what I mean? It's just...
Anybody doesn't know it passed Titanic all-time
good.
domestic record. Fuck you, James
Re-releases.
Cameron.
No kidding.
Sit down, bud.
And like I hope Disney re-releases Force Awakens a few times down the road. It's like I guarantee Cameron's like, oh well, we could re-release Avatar before Avatar 2, and like we'll get a little bit more on them. You know what I mean? So like they're just gonna be playing this game for like the next 50 years, re-releasing their movies, and it's,
Yeah.
God damn it, re-releases.
Well, I mean, if they do, like what they did with some of the Star Wars, usually they have, like, the marathons and stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
it'll
they-
count. It'll count
Mhm.
for it. Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, it's coming in hot on Avatar, which
Yeah.
is fucking awesome.
That's crazy.
Finally,
awesome, man.
he's getting dethroned by a movie that actually
About damn
deserves
time.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like Avatar, but it should
wasn't
not have
good.
made that much money. You know?
It wasn't
I mean,
good.
damn. You know, a lot of people got duped into seeing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of normal people that don't go to theaters very often were like, "Hey, I want to go see this new 3D film." They got suckered. You know what I mean? It's like people like us, we were gonna go see it no matter what.
Right.
You know what
Uh-huh.
I mean? And all these poor people got dragged along to the event of the century, quote unquote. You know, I do like how like there's Star Wars ads on TV though. It says,
It's the
like,
movie of the
defined-
generation.
Yeah, which is cool. Which
Yeah.
is cool.
I mean, it really is.
It really,
you know.
oh yeah, totally. It is. That's cool.
But yeah, overall, I think 2015 was underwhelming.
It was lackluster for film.
but
Yeah.
it had some bright spots. Star Wars,
Mhm.
obviously, Mad Max, Jurassic World.
I love Krampus. That's in my top 5.
Krampus was good.
It was. That's like everything I want from like a horror comedy anymore, which is weird. I like horror comedies more than I like horror movies anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't not spoofs, but you know, what
Yeah,
I mean? Like,
yeah.
horror movies that don't take themselves too serious.
With the
Right.
dark humor aspect.
Yeah,
you know?
Mhm.
exactly. Dark humor. Yeah,
Yep.
but Revenant was a very close second for me.
Whoa. I'm still trying to get. Well.
It's very, 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 very close for Star Wars, in my opinion. I mean, it's like teary back.
beautiful
and forth.
movie.
Oh my god, it's intense. Like if Leo doesn't get an Oscar for
He'll
this,
never
he'll
win
never
one.
get it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even like I
No.
watched it from an undisclosed source. Watched about an hour and 5 minutes of The Revenant, and it kind of was skipping a little bit. I was kind of a little tired, but it fucking just beautiful
Yeah,
movie.
it is.
And
It's-
just
I do need to go see it when it
Alejandro,
comes out.
yeah,
It's phenomenal.
Alejandro Inarritu, just a guy knows how to make a movie. Just
Holy shit! Is that how his name's pronounced?
Alejandro Inarritu.
I think it is.
Inarritu.
That sounds
Did I,
right.
Did I get it first time?
Whoa, that sounds right.
Yeah,
That sounds right. That
yeah.
really does. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's all about those. Like he directed, if anybody doesn't know, he directed Birdman, which
Fantastic fucking
that was.
movie.
I think that was my favorite of last. No, Raid 2 was my favorite.
Raid 2 was 14.
Yeah,
Birdman was definitely
Close
top
second,
5.
Yeah, but like he's a big fan of the continuous shots,
Yeah.
and like he does it here in The Revenant. Like there's this
It's
big battle.
perfected in this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the
jeez.
Indians at the beginning, there's a big battle with them, and the Indians just want. Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's brutal.
And like he always used natural light, never used
Yeah.
real light.
Oh,
all natural lighting.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it
yeah,
just
I love this one part. It's not really a big spoiler because it's in the trailer, but like, it's when he's going for the boats in the opening.
yeah, it's like
And then,
oh.
yeah, and then like it does
Oh.
this sweeping shot where like you can see tons more
Yes,
riding in,
yes.
and like the music's like real summer, like it's over for this settlement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it goes back, and then there's people running to the boats like, "Don't leave us!" and they're getting shot. Oh man, it's
So awesome.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think I'd like it really because I liked Birdman, but I was a little underwhelmed by. I think my expectations were so high for it. You know?
Yeah.
But man, I love that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I got a couple movie news articles, like current movie news. I guess we can do that super quick, and then we can move on to some other stuff.
I've got one here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Will Smith was interviewed recently,
Yeah.
and he said it was terrible when he found out his Independence Day character died.
Then why weren't you in the fucking movie?
Fucking Will
God
Smith.
damn
I'm tired of his shit right now.
I don't like him anymore.
He was
He used
bitching
to
about
be Tom Hanks quality. Tom Hanks standards.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
bitching about
Couldn't do wrong.
like Django Unchained. Remember that? Like about how he's like, oh, I regret passing up. Then why didn't you do it?
Exactly. And like he wanted to change it. He was like, I gotta kill the bad guy. Who fucking cares?
Yeah,
I love that movie, and I'm not bothered by the fact that Jamie Foxx doesn't kill him. You know?
yeah,
I don't care.
yeah.
Oh, that pissed me off though when I read that today. I was like, you had every opportunity in the world to be in that movie.
Well, it says here he was working on Suicide Squad
Mhm.
whenever this was getting shot too. So
I think if I were him, I would have taken Independence Day 2 and waited for a better role in a DC movie. Eventually, they would have came to him. With
eventually,
something. You know, I don't think he's right for Deadshot. He's already sticking out to me.
Yeah.
It's like, time to save the world.
Whatever, man.
Deadshot wouldn't say that. You know what I mean?
that movie is still like
It's-
I'm
yeah.
very
Yeah,
hesitant
very
about it.
optimistic. Yeah.
Very.
Um,
Like, I'm that way with Batman vs. Superman now. after
I'm
that
there
trailer.
too. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very.
I mean, I'm sure it was just the trailer, because, like, the more I thought about it, it played before Star Wars IMAX.
Yeah.
And, like, the more I thought about it seemed like it was made for the Star Wars crowd. It fit in very well with
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
So, like, I feel like it was more of a fast-paced, kind of fun trailer.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Hopefully that's the case, because that trailer's not very great.
No, it's not.
like the first minute and a half, 2
it's
minutes,
good.
is
Yeah.
awesome.
Great.
And at the end,
Yeah,
it's
And
just
then
like stuff.
the
Somebody
final
put in a blender,
minute,
like-
yeah.
It's just, like, I love that part at the beginning of it. And
Like the interaction between the
Yeah,
characters
oh,
is
it's perfect.
fucking awesome.
perfect.
like it literally goes downhill. Like right when fucking Jesse Eisenberg's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
like it's right
it's
downhill
like the-
from there.
yeah.
Yeah. The clap. It's like
Trail's
trail's gonna suck from here on out.
I actually
Like,
I did read potential spoilers
uh-huh.
of
I
it.
heard about
Yeah,
there's
I
a
did too.
spoiler.
Potential spoil like the
It's an
this
early
undisclosed
review.
guy. This guy went to go actually. He saw the movie.
Really?
He saw the entire movie,
Yeah.
and he said that it was good. He said it was very very good, and it will set up the DC comic universe
Really?
really well.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
he did say that with the trailers and everything, yeah, Lex Luthor looks like a fucking goober, but he said that you will hate him.
Really?
You will hate Lex Luthor.
Well, that's
with
good.
this.
Then. I mean, that's
And he
what
said
you
the
should
like
do.
the first 2 acts of the movie, that's Batman versus Superman.
Uh-huh.
And then he said the final act, that's the Dawn of Justice part, because that's
Really?
whenever
Okay.
all of the.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he said the final action scene was spectacular.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
I'm hoping that he's right.
That was just kind of a weak trailer.
Yeah, but and he did say that there's more to it than what the trailer gave us.
Nice.
Like they said that there's a bigger villain that they're
Oh, good.
gonna tease. So I mean, I don't want him to tease Darkseid right now because it's not
too
time.
early.
It's not time.
Way too early, and you don't want to throw Thanos in there. You know? He's the Thanos of
Yeah, he's the Thanos of DC.
Marvel. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Not yet. That would be like having Thanos at the end of like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
You're
So
kind of,
I mean, I'm
jumping the
still
shark.
optimistic about the movie.
Mhm.
He did say that Ben Affleck's performance was spectacular.
Yeah,
Really?
which he-
That's good to know.
He
So,
looks-
he's
He's good
Oh.
already.
I love that like one shot in the trailer. I think what Clark Kent says something, and he's like, he does like that smile.
Yeah.
I love
What's
it.
he say?
He's like,
what's your stance on the
yeah.
Batman?
What's your
Yeah,
stance on the
he's
bad
like-
vigilante in Gotham? He
Yeah.
just has that shit-eating
Yeah,
grin on his
yeah,
face.
he's like-
Yeah, like, oh, I knew you were going to answer
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
Yeah. I think they do know at that point. Do you
Yeah.
guys get that?
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're like, I don't want to say it. You know what I mean? That I know. But
We know who we each other.
yeah.
We know who we
Yeah,
are.
uh-huh.
You know?
It's not the place to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
The line where he's just like, it's time for you to realize what it's like to be a man. I'm just like,
That's-
oh God,
That's awesome.
kick his ass. And they said
That's
that they
awesome.
like make Batman out to be the villain in this one for
Yeah.
the first 2 acts,
Yeah.
which
Which is
I'm
all right.
kind
yeah.
of excited to see.
Yeah.
You know, a different
Uh-huh.
take on Batman, like it's
Totally,
the Dark Knight
yeah.
Returns
Yeah.
Batman. You know,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
that'll be really cool to see. And then
Yeah.
just March needs to get here.
Yes.
It's really not that far away. Like the more I started thinking about it, I was like,
41
it's
days till Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got
wow.
Deadpool next month.
Yeah,
so.
I'm finally excited for it. After
I am
the
too. That last trailer is really good.
Yeah, I think the first trailer just kind of wore on me. I got sick of seeing it. I was like, God damn it! I want to see it, but don't shove it in my face every.
The marketing
Every
for the
time I
movie
see it.
is awesome.
Oh man, they're hitting it on man. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
It's great.
He
yeah.
overtook the last issue of Empire, like
Oh,
Deadpool did,
oh,
and
really?
he fucked with the entire
Oh,
issue.
that's cool. I
So-
didn't know that. That's neat.
Hmm.
Empire's great. That's it.
That's
That was. I
my
love going
movie,
to Borders to get it. Now they're closed.
unfortunately.
Or
Yeah.
Borders.
They were a lot better than Barnes and Noble.
They were. I agree.
They're actually reasonably priced.
Yeah.
You go into their DVD section up at Barnes and Noble, it's a fucking joke. Oh my god. They want like $39.99 for an Avengers Blu-ray.
Yeah.
No. You know? I think not.
Yeah.
Who's actually gonna buy that? And then go across the street to Best Buy and get it for at the most $24.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, that's my movie news. The Will Smith.
Yeah.
Boo hoo, you missed your chance. I'm sad. You know, oh, I'm gonna be teary-eyed when I see that one. Then why weren't you in it?
Exactly.
God damn it.
I do love that. Like, I didn't love it, but I thought
Pisses me off.
like I can see where it's kind of come from because like the clip where they show how his character's not coming back.
That is
it's
cheap. That is cheap.
Very cheap.
It's very
and,
cheap.
And they
Yeah.
could have easily kept it open just in case he wants to come back for the third one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in case.
Bring back Marty.
I know. They can't. If they're bringing back Brent Spiner, I don't know.
The fucking scientist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you say his name?
Spiner, I think.
I think it's
Spiner.
Spiner.
Yeah.
It's probably Spiner.
Um,
Yeah.
God, you don't see him die.
No.
He could come back.
No, you don't. Yeah,
Fucking
and
Marty.
like that wasn't the car. The car that flips up and hits the camera.
It's another car.
Yeah, I've actually done like a frame by frame thing of it once. There's nobody in the car.
Really?
It was an empty car. There's nobody. Like there's like maybe 2 frames where like you can see it's it's clear. There's nobody in it. So it's not Marty's car. Although Marty's car could have been the POV.
I think it is
Maybe.
the POV.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then gets hit by that
It
car.
is, yeah.
He still could have lived.
Yeah.
You don't see him
Yeah,
die.
it's possible. It
He
is.
won't be back though.
No.
He's a fan favorite
No.
that won't be back.
No.
Tragically, no.
I
Fucking
remember-
Harvey Feinstein.
Yeah, on the Blu-ray.com forum, I posted my want for that, I mean,
Yeah.
and then somebody just said no.
No.
You guys. He's awesome.
He is.
God.
I don't know if you guys read, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I never know when to trust him anymore. But Kevin Smith, I don't know if you heard he's doing a movie called Moose Jaws after Yoga Hoser.
Yeah.
It's apparently supposed to be like
I'm
a
excited
remake
for
of Jaws with a moose.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of excited for Moose Jaws, but like I don't know about
like
Yoga
Tusk
Hosers.
was great. I love
Tusk was good.
Tusk
I know.
too. Like,
I don't know. Like he's entered this phase of his career, the pot phase.
yeah, like everybody's worried about him because he's smoking so much weed
Yeah,
and
but,
stuff.
like,
and-
He posted
movies.
a picture on his Facebook of his joints and shit.
Did he?
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
Was it?
He has a medical card, which is like that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sure he
doesn't have
just
any
knew a
medical
physician
issue.
that
Yeah. It-
but like he's entered that phase of his career where like his movies are actually really exciting
yeah.
and stuff like they sound great. You
Yeah.
know, even if they're not.
I enjoyed Tusk.
Yeah,
I liked it. Like
I did too, except for the ending. The ending.
Yeah, the ending's kind of
Yeah.
stupid, but
Yeah, and I want to see Yoga Hosers because it sounds great,
yeah,
especially for Ralph's part.
yeah,
you know,
because he's
like
got a
the-
pretty big part in it. I
Yeah.
heard like because Kevin says like the final act is
Yeah,
all Ralph.
Yeah, it's all Ralph.
So like,
Yes.
I can't wait to see
Yeah,
that.
and then like Kevin Smith posted that picture of him like as the Bratzy.
Oh
I
yeah,
loved it. Oh, it's great. I want to see it. I
yeah,
can't
he's
wait.
just wrapped Yoga Hosers. It's supposed to come out, I think, limited release this
Limited
month,
release,
I
yeah.
think.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
mhm.
didn't know.
And then I
I
think
bet Landmark will get it. They get pretty much
Yeah.
anything anymore.
and then I think he's working on
Moose Jaws.
Moose Jaws, yeah.
What's
Which-
the update on Clerks 3?
I haven't
I
heard a lot.
think it's after
really.
Mallrats 2, which Mallrats 2's filming. I
Soon,
think Mallrats
isn't
2
it?
is before Moose Jaws.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. I think Mallrats 2 is filming this month.
He gave out a
Little
lot of
positive.
the details of Mallrats too. And I'm
And
kind
like
of
the
worried.
plot.
Yeah,
It's Die Hard in a mall.
yeah,
It's
pretty
like
much.
Paul fucking Blart did that already and
Yeah.
ruined it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Could have been great. You know.
So like there was a point where like I fucking love when we all loved Kevin Smith.
Oh,
Like,
God,
like,
yeah,
went
he was
into a-
no wrong.
He went to a dark phase, and I was like, he needs to stop for a little bit. I didn't
Yeah.
really care for his stuff.
I stuck with him, but it wasn't
Yeah.
strong.
And now,
I
like,
was like,
It was like when he did Cop Out. I was just like, damn it,
Yeah,
Kevin,
Cop Out.
you're better than this. And then like he
It
did
was
Tusk, and I was
bad.
like,
yeah,
He's kinda
it was,
back,
It was,
like-
yeah, it was kind of cool.
yeah,
I mean, like the performance.
And
was
Red
what
State,
did.
too.
Red State was
Red State
awesome.
was good.
Red State's
yeah.
awesome.
But yeah,
It
yeah.
is. It's really
Kevin's-
Ralph's
good.
in that too.
Yeah,
Like,
Ralph's
he's the
in that,
silent
yeah.
guy. Like,
Yeah,
like Ralph was saying one time, he was
yeah,
just
he's
like,
real bitter about it.
he was like, I think when either they did Tusk or Yoga Hosers, he's like, Kevin finally gave me a speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
He was like a
That's
strong
funny.
silent type. Or
Yeah,
something.
that's right.
I'm excited to see his new stuff.
Yeah.
But Kevin Smith was the reason why I wanted to go into filmmaking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Me too. The first movie I ever made was Hilljacks.
mhm.
And
Your character
it
was
was
Silent
just-
Bob,
yeah,
basically,
It was,
yeah.
It was right after I saw Clerks for the first time.
Yep.
And
Moving on to, I got a couple articles here, and we can move on from movies. It's been an hour and.
Yeah, hour and 5 minutes.
James Gunn said that Civil War is one of the best Marvel movies.
Yeah, I've
ever.
read that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was spectacular.
See, like,
I think it's gonna be awesome.
I think it is too, and like,
Very
I
exciting.
love James Gunn because he's like the come from the bottom filmmaker. Like he was Troma.
Yeah, he was
Like,
Troma,
He came
yeah.
from Troma.
He
I
was in-
love that.
He was in Toxic Avenger 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
he is,
and like
I
he,
didn't know that. That's cool.
this guy like was independent filmmaker, went
Huh.
on to Troma,
Yeah,
knows all that raunchy Lloyd Kaufman humor, and then comes makes fucking Guardians
he's a
of
great
the Galaxy.
writer too.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a fantastic
Yeah,
writer.
he
He wrote the remake of Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah,
He did? Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote the
I didn't
remake
know
of
he
Dawn of the
Scooby-Doo
Dead.
movie,
Yeah,
which
and he wrote the Scooby Doo movie.
yeah, they're really not that bad.
I've never watched him.
They're okay.
But yeah, I'm whenever I see that stuff, I'm just afraid they're being paid to say that.
Yeah,
But like,
Yeah, I can see what you mean by that, but I mean, James
He's
Gunn
pretty
doesn't.
honest.
he's a pretty honest
He's
guy.
very honest.
He's very honest on his Twitter and Facebook, like
Mhm.
when he says
yeah.
shit. You
Didn't
know,
he
like
say something about like Joss Whedon, or like he was defending him kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
kind
defending-
of bad mouthing Marvel a little bit when he said it.
yeah.
I can't remember what he said, but it
I think
was
you're
like,
saying
oh,
something
man,
about
he's
like
got
they need to
balls,
leave
yeah.
the fans need to leave him alone and all that.
Something
stuff.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember what around the time Avengers came out.
Yeah.
He said something like that. But I think he's a fantastic filmmaker. I mean,
Yeah.
Guardians was amazing.
That's so good.
His movie Slither. That movie's awesome.
I need
Slither's
to
not
watch
bad,
that again
yeah.
because I didn't like it first time I saw it, but I know I'd like it now.
He also wrote Lollipop Chainsaw, the video game.
Oh, he did. I played that. It wasn't bad.
Fantastic! That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite games.
Uh huh.
Very underrated.
Oh, that was fun. I liked it a lot.
But yeah, he said that what they did with Spider-Man and Civil War was actually really good.
Really
Mm-hmm.
good. It's good to know.
What were you shaking your head for?
Fucking, I am just so sick of Quentin Tarantino. Like, it's been years. I'm tired of like. I left my job one night and like I'd read something the other day about him. I was saying to myself outside having a cigarette, I was like, I'm glad to be one of the like 5% of America that doesn't suck his dick on a regular basis. Quentin Tarantino, I'm sorry, like I loved his earlier stuff. Reservoir Dogs, one of my all-time favorite
He's starting to
films.
be a dick.
Exactly, but
He
like
really
he's
is.
saying that fucking there's still hope for Kill Bill 3.
Just leave it alone.
Exactly. He's all talk. He's always all freaking talk.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm not committing to it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the bride made one more appearance before the whole thing is said and done. Talking to Uma about it just a little bit, some of the stuff I've written that never made it to the movie that maybe I could use.
Didn't he say he's only going to make like 2 more movies and he's done?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
And then the whole like he actually did make Kill Bill the whole bloody affair. There's one
Yeah.
35mm print that plays at his theater, the New Beverly.
really,
Never released it to like Disney technically because it's a Miramax. and
Miramax,
everything.
yeah.
So why won't he let them put it out on Blu-ray? The whole bloody affair, which is just the whole thing cut
Right.
together.
God, he just. I just think he's such
irritating.
a pretentious dick.
Yeah,
and-
he said something like, he was like, as long as I'm rich and I can buy film prints, there will always be film playing at the New Beverly and stuff. Which, yeah, it's like, I don't know. And then, oh yeah, he was all pissed off about not getting a certain theater in like L.A. because Star Wars was booked there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like Disney made all the large format theaters sign some kind of agreement saying you have to play Star Wars for a month.
Yeah,
And you can't interrupt it. So it's pretty uniform. Well, like they were like, well, we're gonna go and play Hateful Eight in a 70mm on that screen, and then like Disney said, no, we'll pull Star Wars from your theater.
Wow.
Whoa, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then like Quentin Tarantino was like, I fucking hate them. They stole my screen and stuff.
I just
God damn it, shut
I
up.
just really like. I remember when like Hateful Eight finally came out. I know Travis saw it. And he says it's very boring.
I've heard
It's a
I've heard
talky
different.
dialogue Quentin
Right.
Tarantino, blah 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 dialogue film, but
It's overly.
hyped up.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bitter film, and I'm sure that's the point.
Ooh,
But these characters are just so deplorable that you can't root for anybody. You know,
I know you
which
put that one
mean,
of
you
your
don't
like
need to.
dishonorable mentions of the
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't need to root for everybody in a Quentin Tarantino movie, but there's no character to get kind of behind. You know what I mean? Because they're
all
usually all
scumbags,
flawed.
yeah.
Which it's. You know, the Bride's the only one that probably wasn't flawed.
Right.
You know, she was the hero.
Yeah.
True. So,
But you remember, like, even before Hateful Eight came out, the script leaked and he refused to make it.
Yeah.
That shit.
he's all
Like,
pissed off.
he's like, I'm not even making this now because the script leaked and blah blah blah. And then people were
Really
like
makes.
saying the script was good,
Yeah.
and they were just like, oh,
Who
he's
cares? And I'd be like, who's really going to sit there and read the whole script
Exactly.
anyway? I don't have that kind of time
I
in
don't-
my hands.
I-
I think anybody does.
There's been like maybe one or two scripts I've ever fully
yeah,
read.
Me too.
Like,
And it was when
like-
I was in like high school.
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
had
Yeah,
my hands.
Dark Knight. I read the script for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But-
I did too. Yep.
And then we are scripts.
Mm-hmm.
when we are with movies we've made, I
Yeah,
haven't seen
exactly.
the scripts, but
Yeah.
It's
just
I have a little bit of last movie news here, but I'm going to save this for the just internet thing segment.
Okay.
It's a cool, really cool article that we can go over. We could, I guess we can move on really quick because I bet people are tired of hearing about film. What shitty movies did we watch this week? Did you watch anything?
None, because I didn't have power.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
That's fucking man. That.
I did. I watched something bad. Dangerous Men.
Which
Which I wanted to love. I love
I raved
Miami
about it on
Connection and
podcast
stuff.
about how
But
good this was.
It was just so bad. It was unfortunately bad. I mean, jeez, like Miami Connection is like bad, but it's great. You know what I mean? It's a blast to watch that movie.
See, this is what I thought about Dangerous Men. It's just so horrible.
Yeah,
It's
it just
good.
didn't
Because, like,
click with
man,
me.
this film is like the definition of poorly edited.
Oh, it's so bad.
Freaking cheery music throughout the film.
You killed my best friend.
No. I can't believe you found that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that a lot. Yeah, Dangerous Men. We talked about that on a previous podcast.
Oh, yeah,
I
I-
think it was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a long
yeah.
time ago, probably last month, but
Yeah, I watched Ridiculous Six.
Yeah, I watched that.
Covered that a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
That rough flick.
Oh, I watched the first Alvin and the Chipmunks. Finally, I remember on my honeymoon when we were on the cruise ship. They had like a film service playing, you know, or whatever, and like they played Alvin and the Chipmunks over and over and over with Australia. That was the that was and he's just not that into you. That was also on the
yeah.
show. So like I watched little bits and pieces of Alvin when I was seasick in the cabin or whatever. And I already have a terrible connection with that movie. Like I was like nauseated and shit because I'm not made for the sea. No, not. And yeah, so I finally watched it. Sucked. It was pretty bad. That's another one of those movies. It's not that hard
Right.
to make a good album.
Right.
And
I
Chipmunk
love the
movie.
cartoon. When I was a
It's
kid.
great.
Yeah, the
Great
cartoon was awesome.
Oh,
Great
it's
cartoon.
phenomenal.
Like,
Just
all the-
make that.
All the cartoon,
God damn it.
all the old cartoons that get turned into movies are just awful. Like
Yeah,
Alvin and
it's a joke,
Chipmunks,
like they're in on the
Smurfs.
joke now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I love how they're rebooting Smurfs and making it all CG. It's like fucking thank you. That's what you needed to
They're
do
still
anyway.
the-
It's
I-
still
I-
gonna suck, but thank you for doing animated. You know, God, have you guys watched those?
No.
NPH
I
couldn't
have.
even fucking save the movies.
No, he couldn't.
I pretty much. I always claim that I will watch anything, but sometimes I have my limits.
I don't. My limits are gone now.
Their mine
For some
have
reason.
been gone, but like I
Yeah.
just have a thing. I just can't ever sit through animated movies anymore.
Really?
I just haven't. I
Yeah.
can't get into it. I mean,
For some reason, that's never left me. Even before I had kids, I still
there's
watch
still
them.
some I can watch, but I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know.
Took a while to get to get you to watch Frozen.
That was a forced viewing of that film.
Funny story. Facebook,
But he did, yeah. Travis called me out on social media. It was like, Zach,
did it on purpose.
Will can't hold up to a bet.
I was like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing.
The bet was Travis loved Frozen, and
Really good.
And
Overrated.
one of my all-time favorite films was License to Drive, Corey Haim Feldman flick from the '80s. Because I idolized Corey Haim when I was a kid for some reason. But Travis was like, "I'll watch that if you watch Frozen," and like he watched, and you actually didn't mind it, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Dude, License to Drive is awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, and which
Yeah, I
I am
liked it a
still
lot.
shocked that film has
Liked it a
never
lot.
been remade.
Yeah.
That'd be a perfect
It will be one
remake
day.
in
It will
the
be.
future, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
kids,
It will.
you know what I mean. Anyways, but my deal was I had to watch Frozen,
Yeah.
and like I avoided that film like the plague for like 2 years,
You really did.
and like
Real
finally,
annoying.
then I finally sat down and watched, it, and I was just. I finally sat down and watched it. I was just like, it's like it's. I was like, it's very 3 stars. It's passable.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Which
hate
is
it.
tolerable.
I was
yeah.
like, a couple times I was like, it's charming.
Yeah.
I was like, but it's not. It's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. Can you accept that?
Yes.
that
yes.
it-
very much. Yes.
it's average.
Very much.
Okay.
Yes. Very much.
Um,
Did you guys ever see Big Hero 6?
That's a
I never
damn
did
good
see it.
movie.
It was.
I hear really good things
Stan
about
Lee's
it.
in it. Well, I don't know. Spoil.
Okay.
It's really good. Really good, actually.
I watched another one I've been avoiding like the plague for 4 years now.
I'm excited for this.
Oh boy.
Hellraiser Revelations. I remember Andy and I were at Mega Replay in Peoria, and I saw it, and I was like, I remember this movie came out 4 years ago, and I'm a big Hellraiser fan. I love the franchise. They really need to just reboot it because that franchise is fucked really bad.
Oh
Yeah, and this just made it worse.
Like at this point.
But Andy's like, don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's going to ruin like your view of the franchise. And I was
Yeah.
like, I have to watch it. Though. It's only
'Cause
$3.
I watched it, and we were browsing the DVDs at Mega Replay, and he saw this, and I was like, don't. I sat through it because it was on Netflix.
We talked about it for like
Yeah,
10 minutes in
yeah.
that section. You're like, don't do it, dude. I'm like, I
Yeah.
have to. You're like, don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
And then I bought it. It was
You
funny
don't.
because I went there and I bought like it was like the broad end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
film. I went and bought Hellraiser Revelations and then Homeward Bound on DVD. It's like
That's great.
and like the guy reading me up, he's just like kind of like he was like, you
Homeward
got.
Bound's great.
I love that movie.
Why isn't it widescreen?
It's
That's
full
what pissed
screen.
me off.
I had the. I still bought it though. And
Oh, I
it's a
did too.
full screen DVD.
Oh,
TV, so.
I have it. I have it, and I bought it with a smile on my face.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, God damn it, make it widescreen.
I know.
God.
Disney needs to release those movies on Blu-ray.
Ridiculous.
Fucking bring it
Yeah,
out of
I
the
mean,
vault or whatever
Yeah.
and fucking re-release
They have
it.
a weird
Do the
thing.
Mighty Ducks on fucking
Ah,
Blu-ray,
yeah.
please.
See, they have this weird thing about live action movies on, like their older
Yeah.
live action movies. Very rarely do they release them
Yeah,
for some reason. Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids isn't even out.
Yeah, that's
Like,
upsetting.
come on.
that's a classic.
I would buy that, and the second one, I'd buy all 4 of them. Actually, they're all pretty decent.
That was before Rick Moranis retired from
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
We need Rick Moranis.
We do. He's
He's-
not coming back.
He's
though.
vice president to Tom Hanks. There's a candidacy you can get behind. Whoa. I mean, Rick
Hanks
Moranis.
Moranis.
Hanks Moranis 2016.
That sounds good.
That'd be great because, like, you've got the businessman Rick Moranis. You know he's probably pretty good at numbers.
They both are. I mean, either one
yeah.
can be president
See-
or vice president.
See, I mean, Tom Hanks deciphered the Da Vinci Code.
We're getting off track.
He really did. So,
I don't really
That'd be
want to
phenomenal.
talk about this movie, but I have to now. Hellraiser Revelations. Anyways, Homeward Bound though, one more second. I watched
It's
that.
great.
I cried like a
Yeah.
baby.
Oh,
Watching
yeah.
it again at 28 years
It's
old.
still, yeah.
Cried as a kid.
It's
Cried
still
again as an
tearful.
adult. God,
It's a
fucking
great movie.
Shadow falls in that pit.
That's bad. That's
Rough.
bad.
Cried hard.
Yeah. I broke my parents' VCR with that movie. Because I watched it. Well, like I watched it so much. That I think that's the way you say it,
My
right?
parents.
Because when
Parents,
you say
not parents. Is
yeah. Okay. Jeez, I really went to school for English. It's gone. But like, yeah, I broke my VCR.
watching Homeward Bound.
Yeah, because I watched it so much that it actually got like tangled up when I was rewinding it once. And then I got the tape out, but I ripped the door off the front of it, so it was like a dust magnet. So like you had to cover it up.
Oh,
every time
yeah,
you were watching
yeah,
it
yeah.
and shit.
That's how it was with my Turtles FHE
Oh, yeah.
VHS tape that
Oh,
had the
yeah.
Burger King advertisement in front of it.
jeez.
Wasn't that classic? I wore the shit out of it. My
That's
mom had to
great.
buy me a new VHS
Yeah.
tape. I wore it out so
Uh-huh.
bad.
Me too.
Back to Hellraiser Revelations.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie. God. If anybody doesn't know, this movie came out 4 years ago. Dimension Extreme owns the rights to the Hellraiser franchise, unfortunately.
Dimension Extreme is the bottom barrel of Dimension.
It is.
And that's saying something. Dimension already sucks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, because like original Dimension film did like Scream and
Yeah.
all that stuff, but
Totally.
they had to make this movie to retain the rights to the Hellraiser franchise. There's something in the
Totally
contract. So I think they had to have a movie every certain amount of years or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And so like they were coming up,
Something
they're
with
like,
Clive Barker, I think.
yeah, and they're coming up on to in the contract like you need to make a movie. You lose the rights to this franchise.
Yeah.
So like basically they made this movie in 2 weeks on a $300,000 budget, and it shows bad.
That's disgusting.
Doug Bradley, the guy who plays Pinhead in all the films, actually refused to be a part of this. Which, thank you, sir. Thank you for not going in there and
He probably
collecting a
needs the
paycheck.
money. He doesn't do a whole lot.
Exactly,
He's
but
kind of a
that's
dick in real life. I'm sorry.
oh yeah, you met him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
But man, like it's got elements of horrible acting. The plot is shoddy as fuck. There's found footage in it. Found fucking footage in this. They did it.
Oh,
They
God
did
damn
it.
It's a pseudo Pinhead, man. That was
This Pinhead is horrible looking. It's like I can't even
How
explain.
hard is it to mess that up?
'Cause, like, at
it's
least
like
with-
Leprechaun Origins from the sound of it.
it.
How hard is that to screw up?
Exactly. At least like with like Doug Bradley
Disgusting.
being Pinhead, he
Yeah.
looks fucking freaky as hell.
Yeah.
Like this,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's just a person with
Yeah.
fucking pin stuck in his face. It's fucking horrible. It's not that long. It's like I think it's 75 minutes.
yeah,
it's not that
it's like
long.
75, 80
Disgusting.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's probably with credits. I would
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And there's fucking incest in it too.
Of course.
Yeah. God.
Hey, it's a Clive Barker movie. Let's make it weird as fuck, but Clive Barker doesn't have anything to do with it.
Exactly. It's just his fucking name on it, but he doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah,
It's
you
its
know
fucking
he had no say. in
No,
it.
no,
No
they
say
didn't
in it.
write. He didn't write it. Some random Mexican director did it. I can't remember his name, but no, Hellraiser Revelation is just a disaster. Just stay far away.
Another
from
movie
it.
that shouldn't be that hard. to make.
Exactly. Speaking of Dimension, they actually right after like I viewed that film, they lost the rights to the Halloween.
Yeah, so
franchise.
that's up for grabs.
Thank God. Goodbye,
Good.
Dimension from Michael
Yeah,
Myers.
now it's like-
the monsters.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin, I was thinking.
I was thinking, you know, how
Remember
they got
Abbott
the,
and Costello.
they met the monsters. I got monsters too.
Pinhead and Michael Myers.
And the Scream guy.
Oh, I love that. It's so great. But yeah, they lost the rights to Halloween. So I've been reading some rumors. I think if anybody acquires Halloween, I think it's gonna be New Line.
Yeah, so
I think
they
New
would
Line's gonna
have.
pick it up.
Yeah,
They would
even
have
before
Freddy.
you said that, I was thinking of, like,
I was thinking that too because I mean
Yeah.
they'd have Freddy, they'd have Jason, they'd have Michael.
Why
Well,
not?
then they've already been. I've heard rumors they've already been talking about a shared universe of fucking. Which
Like
That
on
makes
slashers.
sense. That makes sense because they have Leatherface too, right?
yeah, New Line's
Oh,
got.
New Line's
Sure,
got Leatherface?
Pretty sure.
I think
or-
they do.
I feel like they do. I know
they
did
got
the-
Jason.
I know they
Freddy,
did the
and-
last films.
Yeah.
Oh man, so they do have them all.
Mm-hmm.
They do, yeah. Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning was New Line. I remember.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm positive. on
So
that.
like they were. They've
That's
already.
crazy.
Who did the? What, was New Line the ones who released the last shitty?
Or was that Sony?
I don't
You have to look that. But they were already talking about being like a shared universe between all of those. I mean, I don't like it really.
Well, compared to the Universal Monsters, I think the New Line one would probably be better.
Yeah,
because Universal Monsters, if you're
they're
not
gonna fuck that up.
Yeah, if you're not gonna make it faithful to that, don't even bother.
How do you
just leave it alone?
That's another podcast right there.
I mean, they need to. No, I don't have it.
I guess we'll move on from movies. We'll get into some other things. Anybody have a first world problem of the week?
I didn't have power for 4 days.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
And also, I was in a minor car accident this week.
Really?
It was right outside my apartment because since the power was out, the stoplights were out too. So it was a 4-way stop. It was my right of way, so I started going, and a guy came, nicked the side of my car. Everyone was fine. I've just got like a dent and scratch on the side of my car, but it's still it was still an experience.
Yeah.
But I've been dealing with all that stuff, and then the power outage for 4 days. We didn't have power until Thursday.
That's rough.
Thursday night was whenever we got power back. And
Thursday night.
You know, I just want to say thank you to my grandparents, my mom, my friend Caitlin for letting me stay at your guys' place and feeding me and keeping me warm. I appreciate it. But yeah, that for 4 days was just awful. I stayed at my house, at my apartment on Monday. I woke up on Tuesday seeing my breath. It was
That's
that cold.
crazy.
So,
and it's kind of messed up because I really got kind of mad at seeing people on Facebook complaining at Ameren. It's not their fault.
Yeah,
and they were working endlessly to get power back
not
on.
Their fault. They don't decide to down their own power lines.
Exactly. So
yeah, I saw them working on my way home from work.
Yeah,
all night,
all around the clock. Yeah, people were sleeping in their trucks and stuff, and so kudos to them for trying. And
they were parked right outside our work too, over at the grocery store.
Oh, were they?
All across? Yeah, there was lines of them. It was crazy, but yeah, that happened. And then the minor car accident happened. I'm glad everyone is okay with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my first world problems of the week.
I think I got one. It was probably from last week. When I saw Star Wars in IMAX, people sat in front of me. I didn't get
I know exactly where you're going.
I was in the top row of the individual section seats.
Somebody tall sits in front of you.
Yeah, so I didn't get a full IMAX view.
I'm the same way.
And I was just sitting there. I was like, I'm going to be able to see the whole fucking IMAX.
All
its glory.
Little patch.
And then this tall ass guy sits down with his kids. Yes. I'm just like, fuck! And it's still amazing in IMAX.
Yeah.
I saw it again this week. So
did you?
Time number 5.
Nice. Yeah, the first time I saw it, I was up at the top, right in the middle. I'm like, oh, best seat.
Yeah.
This really tall guy with curly hair sits directly in front of me. I'm like, and I even sit up a little bit. Still, this little curly little patch. Oh, pissed me off.
Oh,
that was definitely first world problems. I was like seeing this awesome movie on this awesome screen, and I'm kind of bitching about this maybe 2% of the screen.
No, I totally get it because I'm the same way. Even with the normal screens,
it bugs me. Yeah,
I'm just like, why?
Exactly.
Why?
It bugs you. It really does.
There was
it takes a long time.
1,500 other seats around you.
Yeah,
and you choose the one right in front of me.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one of the times I saw Scott Pilgrim. Me and Mel, we were the only ones in the theater. The movie starts. All of a sudden, this one couple comes in, sits directly behind us. I mean, just the next row. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? We're the only ones in the whole theater. 4 of us.
God.
Weird. I was like, are these guys trying to swing or something? Because you're failing miserably. You know? Jeez.
Yeah, that was probably, and there's people out there that'll probably never see Star Wars in third world countries.
Let alone on an IMAX.
And I'm bitching about my view of an IMAX screen.
It was annoying, and I think it's because it's expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive tickets.
Holy shit.
That's
expensive, another complaint.
Yeah. I spent $30 on.
Yep.
I spent $60 opening weekend just on IMAX.
I got an IMAX ticket and popcorn and soda. It was $28.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just to see a film.
Yeah.
Your comic book news? You got anything?
I read Fight Club 2.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You
I
read it?
dropped off after like issue 3.
Mm-hmm.
Did it get really good? Or?
Yeah, my buddy Cameron,
Yeah, I need to
he's
catch
got
up
most of the series. He just picked up the last issue, and he's gonna let me borrow that too. But what I read of it was really, really good. The whole concept is Sebastian. That's the nameless character from the first one. That's his name now. His name is Sebastian. Him and Marla are married now, and they have a kid. And Marla is quote unquote cheating on Sebastian with Tyler Durden. She's bringing Tyler Durden out of him, so on purpose, so she can have the great sex or whatever. And with it, Project Mayhem is still a thing. There's they also added in different clubs that are also kind of doing this.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. And Chuck Palahniuk actually wrote himself in there. He was the head of the book club.
Oh, nice.
And he was the story, what was happening while the characters were interacting with each other. Like, it was really crazy.
That's neat.
But it's the whole story. Like, Marla and Sebastian have a kid, and he gets kidnapped by Tyler Durden. So Sebastian's going out and trying to find his son, and he's finding all these clues and trying to fight off, his split personality disorder. Right. I mean, it's really interesting. I'm going to finish reading it. I think it's like a 10-issue series.
Yeah. That sounds right.
But I read the first 7. So, and then, fuck, what was it? Robert Paulson, he's in it.
Really?
Yeah, you see like the bullet wound that he had in the movie and shit. And then there's cool. Babyface, I think that was Jared Leto's character from the movie.
Yeah.
He's in it too, but he looks fucking rough.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Like they bring back some of the old characters and utilize them very well. Chuck Palahniuk, he's a fantastic writer. Anyways, he's one of my favorite authors. So, but yeah, definitely check it out if you guys want to read it. It's really good. If you're a fan of the book and the movie, definitely fucking read it.
Yeah.
You got any comic book news, Drew?
I've been reading Amazing Spider-Man. I don't even know what relaunch this is. Marvel Universe is getting confusing because
I've heard the new relaunch is actually really good. I've heard Invincible Iron Man was incredible.
Yeah, it's so funny because like Marvel's really cool. Like they don't ever really reboot their universe. They keep it going in weird ways. Like it's all happened, but there's like different universes have clashed. Secret Wars was fucking confusing.
Yeah, Secret Wars was confusing.
And all that shit. Couldn't keep up with it.
No.
But like Amazing Spider-Man's actually really good. It's really fun.
I've heard Spider-Gwen was really good too.
Yeah.
So
it's
what a time to be alive.
It feels good to be reading Marvel again because
Marvel is good with character development.
Yeah,
very good with character development. DC is just like, we've got a story, we're gonna fucking roll with
it. The new Batman issue. I don't know if I already said it or not.
The one with the Joker.
Yeah, where he's sitting on the park bench.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounds awesome.
That was great.
But yeah, that's all the comic book news that I have.
That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just been reading Fight Club.
Walking Dead's coming up on 150 pretty soon.
Jesus.
Damn.
It's crazy.
It's a lot.
Nothing has fucking happened in the last 10 issues, probably. Read it every month. It's like... it's like I know it's one of those series where I need to wait for it to be collected, and then it's great. Like if you read it in like a trade paperback, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
But like, oh man, imagine watching an episode of the series every week or like 5 days a week. That's way too much.
Yeah, it's too much Walking Dead.
Yeah, because. Shit. I mean, jeez. Like, the new threat is the Whisperers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're actually wearing zombie skins and stuff, which is cool
That's
concept.
brutal, yeah. Because it would conceal them from all the others, yeah.
So, like, before they were revealed, like, everybody, like, in, like, the towns, because, like, they have towns now, they have communities.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually safe. And, they're like, oh, man, they were talking. The dead were talking, and they were knifing us and stuff, which is cool. Because, like, at first I was like, oh, man, that's kind of neat. Like
they evolved or something. Yeah, that would be
cool.
Exactly.
Like, I was like, oh, that's a good twist, you know? But no, of course not. It's just people wearing the skin. It's like, God damn it. It's so disappointing sometimes. But I want to read it because I like whenever like I hear people talk about the show and they're like, oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen. I like thinking to myself, I think I know what's gonna happen. I won't spoil it for you, but I know what's gonna happen to Glenn in this season more than likely. Hope not.
Got any more news?
I'm still looking to see who released Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, okay.
I think it's New Line.
I think yeah.
Yeah,
IMDb is not saying it,
because
which is weird.
Because the last one was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, right?
No, the last one was
Was
Texas
it?
Chainsaw 3D.
Really?
Oh.
I haven't seen any of them since the
3D
Jessica
was
Biel one.
fucking awful.
Only
Yeah,
plus of that
really.
film was Alexander Daddario's in it.
Oh, she is, isn't she? Whoa.
Lionsgate. It was Lionsgate.
Was
really?
it really?
Oh
man, maybe they don't own it anymore then.
Ugh.
Because why would man, that's depressing. Oh, I do remember that kind of.
We'll go ahead and move on to That's Not Good.
That's a shame.
I've got a couple as well for That's Not Good.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. 2 deaths this week. The first one was Lemmy, the lead singer of Motorhead.
Yes.
He passed away after fighting cancer
Was it
for
liver cancer?
I think it was liver
Was
cancer.
it?
I
Yeah,
think so,
yeah.
but he was fucking awesome. Motorhead's one of my favorite bands. I mean, I wish I could have seen them live. My friend Joe did, and he said that was the loudest concert he's ever been
I
to.
bet.
He said
yeah.
that it was insane.
They're in your face.
Yeah.
Metal.
Yeah, but when I first saw that he passed, it sucks, but he's in a better place. He's rocking out and fucking wherever afterlife, whatever.
Sure.
But it is sad to hear. I've been listening to a lot of Motorhead this week. So, and then there's today I read Jason Wingreen, the guy who did Boba Fett's voice.
Boba
died.
Fett's voice
I saw
died.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
95 years old.
Holy
That's weird.
shit.
Mm-hmm. So
Long life.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I never got into Motorhead. I appreciated them,
Right.
From a metal stand. I'm not a big metalhead,
right.
But I mean, they were legendary in the metal genre. Only one I obviously knew was Ace of Spades. I mean, that's the huge hit. Tony Hawk.
Tony-
Yeah.
But what
Jeez.
really made me mad was when I saw you post about it, I'm like, I know Andy's a metal guy, and
Mhm.
Joe and all those guys
Yeah.
love that kind of music. But you see all these random people coming out fucking left
Yeah,
field on Facebook.
there's a bunch of people.
let me
that,
rest in
like-
peace.
Yeah.
Really?
There's this-
Come on.
There was a few
Mike.
people that I was like,
rough.
you don't even
Know
fucking
what-
listen to metal. Why are you
Exactly.
posting this shit?
It happens every time nowadays when a celebrity or a
Stone
musician
Temple
dies.
Pilots.
When
That was
Scott
a big
Weiland
one.
died.
Scott Weiland
yeah,
died,
that
that
was
was
a
a big
big
one.
one.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
like,
But-
you guys need to shut up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
whenever Lemmy died, there was a few people on my Facebook that shared it, and I'm like, do you
Yeah,
even know who the fuck
exactly.
Motorhead is?
I see some of you
Really?
post pictures of
Totally.
fucking kids all the time, and it's no offense, Travis.
Oh, no.
I hate when I say that.
Oh, no. I don't.
But they'll share rest in peace, Lemmy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Name 5 songs for Motorhead.
I can't even do it. And I'm not going to say rest in peace,
No.
Lemmy, because I wasn't a
No.
huge Motorhead fan,
Yeah.
but I respected it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
he's
Totally agree.
inspiration to a lot of bands now.
Sure,
you
yeah.
know, I mean,
yeah.
he was a legend in
Yeah.
metal. You know, so I mean that was a bummer, but yeah.
I got one for That's Not Good. I don't know if anybody's heard, but I mean, we had a really messed up December weather-wise,
Yeah.
and
It didn't even feel like winter.
the Southern Illinois, Missouri area, it's flooding bad down there. I don't know if you guys
Yeah, I've heard
on the
about that.
news,
Yeah,
but
It's kind of bad out here by the train tracks and
Is it?
everything.
But
pretty
they
high,
literally had to close down a part of I-55 that the river overflooded Interstate 55. They had to
Holy
close that
shit.
down,
That's crazy.
down by St. Louis.
Wow.
So there's
I
some.
bet that caused some problems.
Yeah, there's a couple of
Jeez.
levees down by in the Mississippi
Yeah.
River that have
Gosh.
broken and just flooded towns and stuff.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You would not expect that to be happening in
No.
December.
No.
December.
I wonder
It's
if,
like summer weather. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
the Illinois River, if that overflowed into Spring Bay or anything, because I know there's.
Probably.
I've seen some pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, that was my thing. Everybody stay safe.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody that happens to be listening from Southern Illinois and Missouri in that area, stay safe. Down there, that's going on. We'll move on to what the fuck news. I found one that's really fucked up. There's apparently a mayor in the South City in Mexico shot and killed day after she took office.
I just saw this. I just saw this. Yeah,
That's nuts.
Yeah, a gun.
Jeez.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
God.
freaking day after.
Do
she
they
took-
know who, or
I just
some
pulled the
kind of
article.
assassination thing? I mean, more than likely, it sounds like it.
Yeah, it said gunmen opened fire on Mayor Gisela Moda at her house on the city of Temixo. Said the government of Morelos State, where Temixo is located. Two presumed assailants were killed and 3 others detained following a pursuit. On his Twitter account, Morelos governor attributed Moda's killing to organized crime, of course, without citing a particular drug cartel or gang. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, day after she took mayor's office, shot and killed.
Here's another what the fuck. 4 dead in family shootout over a washing machine.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Are you?
That's ridiculous.
It says here, Wilfred Calzadilla, brother of victim Ernesto Calzadilla, talks to reporters outside a home where Los Angeles County authorities say a man shot and killed his wife and 2 others in his home on New Year's Eve before his son wrestled the gun away and fatally shot him Friday in Rowland Heights, California. Sheriff's Department said Friday that the other 2 victims killed were the son's girlfriend, who also lives at the house in Rowland Heights, and a man who was visiting. It says here...
Jesus.
Yeah, the father was a heavy drinker with a large gun collection, and authorities had made dozens of previous trips to his home, the sheriff's department said.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and
A washing
Grief.
machine.
Wow.
set off a dispute over
That's
a
real
washing
worth it.
machine.
Good lord.
Jesus.
So,
That's ridiculous.
society.
No shit.
I don't know.
God, that's just wow. Or a washing machine. Good grief.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad.
That's not
I
funny. I'm sorry.
I gotta admit, though, nobody in that family ever imagined
No.
that. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how I'm gonna die. Jesus. We're gonna die in a shootout over a laundry machine. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
That's rough. Like, was it the whole family?
I hope that washing machine doesn't go
something.
into a vicious cycle after that.
Oh, I see what you did there. Two tsunami.
No. Oh god,
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry for that. That was mean.
That's funny though. Did you guys hear about that?
Oh
my God.
God.
That cruise ship where the blood was coming down in front of the
No.
elevator? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, some elevator worker got crushed, and then blood was pouring down the front of it like in Shining. Look it up, yeah. It's on there.
Oh.
It's on YouTube. Just put like Shining elevator cruise ship or something.
Oh,
Just happened.
oh man.
It's kind of creepy. It really is. I'm assuming he got crushed. They don't know what to say.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, it was like an electrician.
Blood drips from cruise ship elevator like
Yeah.
real life scene from The Shining.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
I
yeah.
really hope they don't have actual like footage of that because that's going to be
Family's Christmas cruise turned into a real life horror movie when graphic video shows them coming across an elevator dripping with blood after an employee's freak death. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
I get-
actual. It
Oh, it's
looks like there's a
loading.
video.
Oh.
Yeah, Matt Davis said he was heading to dinner on board the Carnival Ecstasy Sunday near Miami when he and his wife Susan came across a horrifying sight. To look and see the elevator with just blood coming down like a sheet and not stopping, it was a real life scene of The Shining.
Jesus. Was there an image of it? Oh.
Yeah.
We will not show that on the podcast.
That's-
if you want to look it up,
Yeah,
look it
if
up.
you want to
but-
look it up, you can. But
Oh my
this is
god.
wicked.
Oh man, that.
Oh,
Oh, there's
wow.
a video. Ooh. I guess we're gonna watch a video.
Yeah. If it loads. It's 3 minutes. We can watch it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, I mean,
that would
be
like
scary.
Shining.
That would be scary as
God.
shit. Wow.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, it's creepy, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
He was a
wow.
He was an electrician.
Yeah.
He was 66-year-old Jose Sandoval Opazzo from
That's rough.
Italy. But yeah, that's crazy. That picture, good God. Wow.
We'll move on to the.
We'll move on to
the horrifying image of the week, which this one actually isn't really horrifying. I thought it was actually kind of fun. I don't know who got this. If somebody posted this picture of this poodle, and it's like mocking and it says Cheryl, a Christian mom that hates rap and has 5 kids.
What?
It's this picture.
Why?
Of this dog.
That's actually
It's so accurate. How'd they dress the dog up like? The dog's got a blank stare on its face, too.
I think Travis was
I think
broken.
it broke Travis. Dog. How's the dog got a turtleneck on? And a real nice shoulder pad jacket going on.
totally describes.
It's so accurate. It's frighteningly accurate. Oh, that's Cheryl, the Christian mom poodle.
You need to share that to my Facebook so I don't forget that one.
Oh, well, we'll add it in the podcast, the image, so you'll be able to see it. So
Yeah, send that to me. That way I can put
Sure.
that in. Yeah.
sure.
Wow.
Looks real stressed. That dog looks stressed. Like she's a single mother of 5 kids because she's stressed.
She's like, damn it, my kids.
That's going in the movie somewhere.
No.
Somewhere, I'll put that in there.
We'll move on to just internet things. I got a. It's not really a feel good story. 1 second, I'm sorry. You got one?
I do not have one. I was just thinking. I rewatched that fucking Wookiee fart video again, and I
Oh
just
God,
That's rough.
I had that in the
heard-
last podcast.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
just hearing it too.
It's real
It's
gross.
frightening.
Like,
It's so gross.
How did that come from an ass?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
It's a rough one.
Ugh.
That was a rough one.
I'm just saving that dog image.
Yeah, please do.
Saving it to my laptop.
Where did you find that?
On the depths of the internet, sir. I got a story here. There is a movie theater in Maine that will be giving away ownership to a theater.
Yeah, I saw
You hear
this.
about this? Yeah.
It's cool.
I'll read the article here. Have you ever wanted to own your very own movie theater? Well, you're in luck because the owner of the Temple Theater in Hulton, Maine, is going to be giving the theater away to the winner of an essay writing contest. No, you're not back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Hurley has attempted to sell his theater before, but unfortunately wasn't able to find many takers. So he took the next logical step and organized this essay writing contest. Hurley won't be losing any money giving the theater away in this fashion, as he will be collecting a non-refundable entry fee of $100 for each essay he receives. If he doesn't reach a minimum of 3,500 entries, he'll refund the money. But if he does, he'll have received his original asking price or more. And here it says,
It's really smart.
It is, yeah.
Mhm.
Win the Temple Theater in Hulton, Maine is a skill-based judge competition in which a person entering in accordance to the rules set forth herein will submit an original essay along with an entry form. Contest entry fee is $100. 2 self-addressed stamped envelopes. Winning entry will be judged on meeting the technical standards, writing structure, content, quality of expression, creativity, and understanding of the essay. Question, why would you be the best person or family or group to be the new owner of this theater? So if you write the best essay, you will take ownership of a movie theater.
That's pretty
I would
awesome.
love to enter that, but
Yeah, that's definitely interesting.
yeah. So that's kind of the feel-good, cool story of the week.
Yeah, that is really cool.
What the fuck is that? Mario in a wheelchair? Is that a GIF or something?
Yes.
Why? Why would
Internet,
somebody
why?
do such a thing?
Oh,
That's rough.
I don't know. You folks
boy.
aren't watching right now, but there's somebody hacked Super Mario Brothers, the
That's
original.
really funny.
And
It
it's
made
Mario
it
in a-
politically correct.
Wheel. Mario's in a wheelchair and he's going up
Whoa.
ramps and stuff. That's. Oh, God, that's rough. Good.
That's pretty funny.
Gee whiz.
Why would Fireflower do that? What?
Did somebody
Why?
make this?
Yes.
Like, is it a whole hack of it or something? It probably is. There's
Wow.
thousands of Mario hacks out there.
I'm gonna close that. Wow.
Oh boy.
You guys
The
ever heard of
internet.
this kung fu movie called Crippled Masters?
No.
I can't watch it. It's from the 70s or 80s, I think, and it's a wire fu Shaw Brothers movie,
Really?
but they're crippled masters. So there'll be like one fighter with one arm. There'll be one guy with one leg. There'll be one guy who's like a little person and he's missing an arm or something. It's hard to watch. I saw the trailer for it when I was a kid, and it scared me to death. I had the opportunity to watch it the other day, and I passed.
Okay.
But yeah,
That sounds.
can't watch it.
We've made some decent time actually.
Mhm.
I will add that to the list though. That sounds.
Yeah,
It's
got
yeah.
I'm gonna watch it one day. I better put it on my list right now.
We will move on to our fan favorite segment of Why Should I Date You? I got 4 profiles lined up here. Who has first time listeners of the podcast? It's both of us are single guys, Andy and I. Andy's joined in on the fun too. I wouldn't really consider this fun. It's like it. Basically, we just look at profiles on this not named dating website and just find some of the worst grammatically horribly written profiles, horribly typos, terrible things, and we just read them off to you guys and hope you get a chuckle out of it that somebody would actually make this profile on dating website. So, you want me to start it off?
Yes, go for it.
All right. Well, first profile here, we got username MinaBoo09. Her headline... Oh, boy. Her headline is, Prep your drums, boys. I love being goofy!
Why?
And if anybody doesn't know, I read these profiles verbatim. So I'll quote Sid Haig. He says, I calls him like I sees him, but I'll say I'll reads him like I sees him. So I'll go ahead and read this, her about me. Hey, how... It's not like walking for a second. Hey, how are you, ... A little bit about me. I pretty much love any and everything, especially dancing. I really can't dance, but who are you, LOL? If it's fun, I'm in, LOL. As you can see, I love being goofy. My smile too damn pretty to be frowning.
Sounds like an MC Hammer lyric, like, too damn pretty to be frowning. Jeez.
And if you want me to read the rest like MC Hammer.
Yeah, please do. Too pretty to be downright
And
frowning.
if I'm frowning, run like hell, LOL. That was real.
Oh,
That was all caps.
almighty. Why?
Or just do something to make me smile again. Duh, ... Yes, I'm pretty much a girly girl sometimes. Love fashion, but I still can get my hands dirty. Smiley face. I'm in school to become a social worker. I
What does
love
that
kids
mean?
and animals. ... Honestly, I'm just me, and to understand what that means, you're just going to have to get to know me. I'm a sweet girl. I didn't get mad
I hate that.
at the
man.
little things. I love
God
going to
damn it.
church. God truly is my everything. ... Dot 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 dot. I love all kinds of music. If it's good, I'm listening to it. Dot 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 dot. I'm very outgoing, not shy at all. Okay, maybe a little. I believe that love heals everything. Want to know more about me? Message me and ask. Dot 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 dot. Question mark? Question mark? First date. Surprise me. You got one, sir?
I just had one here. Username go to be cute _01. I think I don't know. I think she was trying to say got to be, but it's go to be cute _01. Headline: throttle down, boost up. That's the way we light them up.
Oh, come. That's it. We're ending this segment now.
About this individual.
God.
I really open about anything. I don't like finding things I think it's stupid.
What?
All I ask is you be honest with me. I am so crazy and weird like of a nerd.
What?
Hey, if I want to know more about me or want to get to know me, hey, send me a message. Hell, I might like you back. First date, having a good time, just getting to know each other.
Okay.
I don't understand at all.
No.
I got 3 more lined up here.
That's
We can
rough.
kind of go back and
That's a rough
forth
one.
to find one.
Yeah.
Next one, username Shara B. Headline: Need a man, not a child.
Ah.
Child.
My own child.
About me, I'm a down to earth.
What?
Travis, prepare. I'm gonna scream.
Oh, God.
I'm a down to earth person. I gotta read this verbatim. It's all in caps. I can't do it. And I'm tired of all these BS little boys. I need a man.
You sound like
Tire.
you
She's
sound like Edna
tire.
Big Head right there, you know? Mrs. Big Head.
What?
Ralph.
Ed Big Head. That was a good print.
Yeah.
Hold on my back, fuck. Ralph.
That's pretty good, actually.
But beside that, I have a great, Grate, like you're grating cheese. That's how she spelled it. Great
God.
personality, and I love to help people. And I'm looking for a long-term thing, but not short or just sex. Frowny face. I have a son born on date. I don't give those kind of things out. He's my world. I don't know where I'd be without him. I also have a daughter. She was born on date. She's my beautiful love bug. I couldn't see my life without her. These are all in question form. I just there, THERE, daddy. Still don't want my kids, but oh well. His loose. And yes, I want more kids. I have 13 piercings, 11 in my ears, 1 in my nose, and 1 in my tongue.
Persons. Like, I've had 13 children. Hey, jeez.
And I have 2 tattoos, 1 on my foot, 1 on my wrist. I need a man.
With my wrist.
I need a man in mine and my kid's life. Not a little kid. I'm just ready to find that one great man that will treat me and my kids right. I work in Peoria, Illinois at undisclosed employer. I'm in undisclosed
Schlotsky's
occupation
Deli.
and just got promoted to the floor. So I stock and do a ton of paperwork and also make things to a standard how they want them. I also love my job. And she doesn't have a first date. You got one lined up there, bud?
Yes.
I got 2 more after this, and then we'll call the podcast.
Username is Miss That 14. Headline: A real man.
Oh, man.
About me. Well, I got 2 T.O.
I love
Wonderful
the other
children.
end of this.
Yeah.
I got 2 wonderful children. They will always come first. I am. It's one word, so I am looking for a real man. No drama. ... Kids and I like to go camping, boating, 4-wheeler, I think she meant to say etc. Love outdoors. No first date either.
Okay.
Miss that.
Vague.
Next one, username AngelSweet2929. Headline: Thanks for hitting my page.
Cyber dating. Chewy.
This is a short one about her. It's 2016. I'm on real. If you fake, keep it moving. If you don't have no respect,
That sounds like MC Hammer too.
Okay, I'll do it as MC.
Yeah.
No, I'll do it as MC Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah.
It's 2016. I'm on real. If you fake it, keep it moving. If you don't have no respect, I'm not going to hit you back. I'm the realist. I love life. I'm a single mom. I love music. I love going out. I love being myself.
Yeah, see?
Bravo.
First,
Yeah.
I like a man
That's
who
what I'm
about that life, not a boy, a man.
That's actually pretty decent.
Sign me to a record deal,
Yeah.
Hollywood.
I don't think it'd be that hard, really.
You got one lined up there?
Mm,
I got one left and I'm done.
go for it.
All right, last one here. Username Ms. Lady 14. Headline: Never judge a book by its cover.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
About her, my name is Name. I have a daughter that is. I have a daughter. If you can't accept the fact, please don't waste your time.
If you can't accept the fact that I have a child, don't waste your time.
She's the best thing that happened.
Of course.
She's the. Is it Akbar?
Yeah.
She's the best thing that happened to me. I'm not no party girl. I work and take care of my princess. If you'd like to know more, inbox me. First date.
Inbox? What is this, AOL?
No shit.
Jeez. AOL discs.
First
Remember
date.
all those?
Yeah.
Stop sending them.
Walk-
Stop.
Walk at the riverfront or a picnic in the park. I mean, it's an okay first date, I guess.
Yeah.
So, we'll end that on a positive note. That's a nice first date.
The walking date is good.
It is.
You know,
I
to
agree.
quote Seinfeld, you don't have to look directly at them. And
The last profile, I
not
guess,
awkward.
we ended on a positive note for once on Why Should I Date You. It was, there were some bad spelling errors, but I think she meant well.
Yeah.
So, but some of those were rough. Those were some rough ones. Oh boy.
Dint is a personal pet peeve
Dint?
of mine. You're already bastardizing the language by putting I didn't instead of I did not. Spell it right, at least. If you're going to bastardize the language, because I do it too.
Didn't.
You know, spell it right.
I didn't care, man.
It's kind of like pissing on the grave of the English language. Like, I'm going to fuck it over, and I'm going to go piss on it too. I mean, I do it too. I'm not saying I don't. But
right.
in a formal situation, spell it right.
I'm good.
Dint.
I'm done.
Good. Yeah, I think that's enough of that.
Fucking dint.
Didn't.
Yeah.
Happened to me.
I'm tired.
Donald Trump.
You're
Tired.
tired?
I'm tired.
Phil whole podcast about that ass bag, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? Ooh. It sucks the podcast he deleted.
Oh yeah.
He nailed
Oh
Donald Trump
yeah,
in that
yeah.
podcast.
I
Impression.
remember he said that.
I hate to keep rubbing it in.
Like,
but
if it were possible, I mean, it's not. I can't uproot my life or anything. But like, if he's president, I'm moving to Canada.
I'm the same with.
I mean, I don't know how I could do it, but I would want to.
I'm the same with Hillary Clinton. If
Yeah.
she gets elected,
I am-
done. I'm
yeah.
moving, man.
Yeah, it's bad. Nobody's
This
good.
Fucking twat lies about fucking Benghazi.
Well,
Emails that she. Fuck her, dude. Fuck
I mean,
Hillary Clinton.
like, I like her because of the Clinton Association. That's 90s. But
yeah.
But with that said, I don't really like her that much. She seems very shady. all
Liar,
of a
dude.
sudden.
She's a liar. She's been caught lying.
Yeah.
We're not
But
gonna get into that.
I don't like any of the presidential candidates. I don't think.
No.
I don't like any.
The only one I can tolerate is Bernie.
Yeah. I could see it. Maybe that one guy, Carlson, or
Darth Vader. I'm
I
voting for Darth Vader
don't
this year.
remember. I'm gonna vote for a Megatron. Anyway,
I think that's
Shredder and Krang for 2016. Imagine
Oh,
that. Who would be
geez.
president in that situation, though?
Krang.
Yeah,
See,
Krang.
I would think that too, but you want the face. Shredder's more popular. arguably.
True.
But yeah, Krang probably would be.
Krang is the brains.
Bebop and Rocksteady, who would be president and who would be vice president?
Bebop would be president.
Yeah, Bebop would be
Mhm,
president.
I agree. He's a smarter one.
He's the face of that trio.
Yeah.
I think that's end the podcast on a random note about Bebop and Rocksteady being president of America.
That'd be cool.
Any closing thoughts?
No, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Hanks
Right.
Moranis 2016. Make it happen. Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be a powerhouse right there.
That would be.
Whoa.
Yes.
Like, if they got elected, I'd just be like, oh, it's a good time to be alive. Powerhouse. Nobody's going to mess with them.
No.
Because every foreign leader, even if they don't like us, they're going to be like, I did like Ghostbusters.
Big was a good movie.
Yeah, I did like Forrest Gump. I did like Big. I love Saving Private Ryan. You know what I mean? They're like, all right, we'll let it pass.
Bachelor Party.
See, I'm sure there's at least
Yes.
there's at least one. Everybody likes at least one Tom Hanks movie. You gotta go pretty far to find somebody who just outright hates him. You know what I mean? Everybody can stand behind him. I'm telling you, foreign leaders would be the same way. Putin, guarantee he's a Hanks fan. Guarantee it.
Isn't it?
Who is it? Yeah, exactly. Even probably Kim Jong Un or whatever.
All right. Well, we're gonna continue this conversation off air.
See you later.
Well, are you gonna be back next week, Travis?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
DJ had a little bit of he was a little under the weather tonight, so he said he'll be back next week. So hopefully we'll hopefully have the four of us next week.
Yeah.
Nothing really coming up. Revenant comes out next week. Go see the Revenant.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful from what I've seen so far.
Keep an eye out for B-List. That'll be out.
Yes.
Nice.
The
power outage really fucked it.
Yeah,
So,
we haven't been having luck with B-List lately. It's been kind of rough. We didn't even get a November episode because of the fucking.
I finally figured that out. By the way,
Did you?
Yeah, I finally figured out Thanksgiving. So,
look out for B-List. It'll probably be out next week. You think?
Yeah, probably by next week for sure. If not, I'd say early this week for sure.
Cool.
But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for it. It'll be out by next weekend for sure.
Sounds good.
And I think we're going to be doing some reshoots pretty soon.
Yes, finally
for the
back in
movie.
the saddle again for Ninja Apocalypse, the movie.
Oh yeah, and then you got to call that Sunnyland guy.
Yes, I forgot to do that. Yeah, I need to do that.
So, and we might be filming at Northwoods Mall.
Yes, did we
No
touch
shit.
that? Yeah. But we might have to pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that sucks, but like we could get everybody in on it, and like we could film.
Romero and shoot there after hours.
Yeah. If they're like, all right, you guys can have it all night, because like I'm kind of wondering they might have a guard there all night. I don't know, maybe not. They probably have an alarm system, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but they might. Let's say on the off chance they do, and they're like, you just have to pay his hourly rate or something, which probably isn't that much.
Right.
Like if you guys want to be there all night, holy shit. like we could film the scene we need first, and then film other shit too. Like really,
you guys slicing something, swinging down like a Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Like I was in there the other day, and it was the first time I had ever walked around in there with the possibility of maybe filming there. Oh, there's so much we can do.
But yeah, podcast will be back next week, of course, next Saturday. Hopefully, it'll be all four of us. B-List will be on its way. Hopefully next week. The holiday episode a little bit late, but it'll be on its way.
Mm-hmm.
And Travis and I and Andy will be sure in on it.
Yep.
We reshoot, do some Ninja Apocalypse reshoots.
Yeah.
You guys follow that.
Yeah, I think there's still, you said a few things with Nesticle that we need to get. So.
And there's one more fight scene between you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of leaning on maybe doing a green screen thing for it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Cool.
So busy coming up, and I'll probably be writing the first episode of B-List for 16.
Okay.
Coming up. I don't know what I'm going to write yet, but we'll figure it out. So lots of stuff coming your way.
Busy 2016 already. So.
For sure. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend and a great next week.
Yep.
And good night.
Peace out.
Love, peace, chicken grease, y'all.